myself. I'm cold, steel stainless. My glass half full. Always said don't suffer no fools. Serpents, daydream. I bite, you call me lovely. Got a sweet tooth. I'm gonna get the sugar from you. When they say I'm a machine gun, I take it as a compliment. Honey, you should know I can be a weapon. seeing in color. Lost without you, I can't make it through the night. How come I'm not seeing in color? How come I'm not seeing in so far gone. I'm caught up, infatuated by our symmetry. It feels like before now, I was only half of me. Thought that I had figured it out, never felt it rationally, but this sense of urgency has me wondering. Thought that I had figured it out, nothing could get through to me, but this kind of chemistry has me wondering. When you're not around it, all goes black and white. How come I'm not seeing?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to 2022's first installment of the Waveside Monthly. We hope you loved that opening scene by Spooky and NTN. Kicking off your top 8 this afternoon, we're going to be having me, Kyler Ellis, as one of your casters, and I'm going to be joined by the lovely gentleman on my side. We're just experiencing some small difficulties right now. We could give him 1 minute to fix that up, but he is Kickbot. He will be joining me on the casting just to kick off this top 8, which we'll be getting into very soon. But until then, how are we all doing tonight in our great Waveside, our first 2v2 tournament, first tournament of the year by Waveside GG? So coming up in our first match, we're going to be having Himwe and Saya versus Tiger and GTG. Himwe and Saya will be coming from Pool 2, having beaten Laz and Tax Evasion and Yona and Sid, whereas Tiger and GTG will be coming from also Pool 2, my mistake, beating Malachi and Thodot 2-0 and Shitake and Blank 2-0 as well to make it into the top 8. On the other side of the bracket, later on, we will have Reaper and Vortex versus Puzzles and Eric in the winner's side. And on the lower side, we will have Batsup and Pixel Corb versus Elsam and Doggo. Laz and Tax Evasion and Malachi and Thotot. So just sorting out these issues real quick. As soon as we get them sorted, we will be underway. But looking at these players, it is going to be a fantastic top 8. I mean, kicking off round 1, Tiger and GTG, both monsters of the region. Tiger, everybody knows Tiger, you know. GTG is a well-known name in the C community. He's placed many times in 1v1. I believe he's gotten some nice 2v2 placements. And on the other side, Himwe and Saya. I believe Saya is the reigning 2v2 BCX champion for Southeast
All right,
Asia.
can you hear me?
And Himwe is no joke either. And here we go.
Finally. Sorry about that. My microphone just seemed to not like vMix just for a little bit. Yep, as you heard, I'm Kickbot. And yeah, back to what you were talking about.
Yep, so we were just going over the matches that we have coming up. We're going into Tiger and GTG. As you can see, the brackets on the screen right now. We've got the matches coming up for the rest of the night. But Tiger and GTG versus Himwe and Saya. What do you think about that one?
Honestly, I don't know a whole heap about C, so I'm just gonna have to wait and see. I don't really know a whole lot about C. I'm more in the actual Australia side.
Is fair enough. I am also from Australia, so not as knowledgeable about C as we could be, but that's just going to make it all the more special, you know, getting in that new experience with these players. I did make a mistake just before. Himwe and Saya. Sorry, Saya is not the 2v2 champion. He is the 1v1 BCX champion, which is still a fantastic accomplishment. But yeah, it'll be a match to watch for sure.
Oh, 100%. Made even better by just the absolute blindness we're going in with.
Yep, so rocking into this match, we've got Tiger on the Koji, we've got GTG on the Bryn. Tiger's Koji is level 90. Holy, that is a lot of experience. And on the blue side, Himwe rocking the Thor, and Saya also rocking the Thor. Got some decent levels in these guys as well. Got some different stances. The defense stance for Saya, the speed stance for Himwe. And we're going into the banding stage already.
Well, yeah, if you look at it, clearly Tiger found what he likes and is just sticking with it. Let's just see if that just sheer dedication is going to hold through. Honestly, I'm not sure how like the double Thor is going to go against like Koji and Bryn. Both real solid picks, just in general.
Yeah, some great picks all around. Koji's, not really known for his 2v2 prowess. He's more of a 1v1 champion, but we'll see if Tiger can put in the work. While GTG is putting in the work on the blue team with his unarmed. Funnily enough, he picks up a weapon, then starts taking damage, but Himwe is in the red already. They are destroying him at the start of this game.
Well, yeah, they seem to have just grabbed him and just absolutely pelted away. Oh. A couple more solid hits, and Himwe is just going to be gone. Oh,
no, Tiger's...
Tiger makes it back from a near gimp.
Yeah, Tiger nearly just ran off and SD'd right there, but GTG coming in with a save, very good clutch from him. Now we have a pretty significant lead for the red team right here, but with these double orb, double hammer, it could easily be taken away. That down sig is going to take out Tiger. GTG's just barely hanging on the edge. He's got no weapon now. He's got to wait for Tiger to come back in and see if he can get something.
Nice of him to be able to get back that lead without taking any seeming damage. Oh, and they've absolutely just reversed this minor lead that they've gotten back on even grounds.
Game's pretty much even right now. Damage is almost perfectly even as well. These two hammers going to rack up a lot of damage, but so is this axe, and this sword is so versatile. But Saya is getting so many hits on Tiger. The damage is racking up so quickly that the blue team has just snatched the lead away.
Oh, honestly, yeah. It's what it seems like they've done is they've just waited. So now they've just entered the absolute zone, and they've already gotten Tiger down to his last stock. Let's see if they'll be able to get him that. And once there's only one person, you should be able to just pretty much secure the win.
Yeah, it definitely seems like the zone. These guys are going all in. They're landing so many hits, finding such early kills. Tiger's in the red on his last stock already. One good hit takes him out here. He has to be so careful, while Himwe and Saya
especially
both
with
have
Thor's
two
hammer.
stocks.
Thor's hammer is real good at just absolutely gimping people.
Yeah, it absolutely is. Look, Tiger's got the big side stick there. It just barely doesn't kill Himwe. He's going to hang on for a lot longer, while Tiger's going to barely survive as well from that stomps there. He's got to play so careful to make it back here.
Oh, 100%. Thor's sigs cover a lot of ground, they do a lot of damage, and Orb is just great at just pelting hits, especially on low health targets. Now, is that going to be it for Tiger? No, he survives it. Himwe's now on his last stock, and alright, they're both on their last stocks here, but will they be able to get back this?
Yeah, they found the stock, but the damage is still so incredibly in the blue team's favor.
Tiger's last
taken
one
out
there?
by that Sarah. Tiger's in a rough spot here. That's going to do it. That sidelight Sarah is going to do it from Saya. Himwe hitting him with the taunt, Saya hitting him with the taunt. They took this game one pretty commanding, I would say.
Well, yeah. We did see him lose initially on that first stock, but just that absolute comeback. Something happened, something clicked. They just went straight into the zone. Just love to see.
Yeah, you love to see it when players start getting comfortable. We'll see if they can carry that into game two. I wonder if Tiger or GTG will make any swaps of their own. The Bryn is a fantastic, stable pick. But the Koji, he could be looking at something different. Tiger does have a Thor of his own, which he could swap to if he's feeling it. which we will see in just a moment. He has swapped to the
he's chosen
terrorist. So it's going to be
terrorist.
another hammer and another axe.
I mean, double axe is always a pretty solid pick. Just in general for taking out like the two people.
3, 2, 1,
Absolutely.
brawl.
Going into this game, GTG is finding the early unarmed damage again. Picks up the spear. Sire is looking for early kills on Tiger. Tiger's responding in kind with the offstage, looking for these dares, not committing too hard. And the damage is slowly going in the red team's favor once again.
Yeah, we're starting to see basically the same start as last game. Himwee's almost dead, and Tiger and GTG have both taken basically no damage.
Yeah, the lead is just getting more and more in the red team's favor, especially now that he's on this terrorist with this Bryn. The kill power is going to be increased so much. Just seeing right there, GTG's landing the sick. Himwee's down a stock already, 45 seconds into the game.
Yeah, well, we've seen what Axe can do. One good hit from either of those axes, and that... Oh, that's back gone. Or apparently not. No, that's Tiger gone.
Yep, that weapon throw is going to do it for Tiger. Can't make it back there. You know, still a good lead. They've got some good damage lead on the red team. They can just build this up slowly. Look for those axes. Look for those sigs, as you can see Tiger's going for right now. They've taken out Sire. Now, if they get this stock off Himwee here, that is absolutely enormous for them.
Oh yeah, that'll give them, what, a 2-stock lead? You got GTG still on his first stock. He's in the dark orange, but he's still there.
Yeah, not too much damage on GTG so far. Himwee's kind of turning pretty dark here, taking a lot of damage. That unarmed nair barely doesn't kill him from the main stage.
And that's Himwee on his last stock. Hammer and axe, they both hit like an absolute truck. Combine that with just being Soul, it's never a fun combo just to deal with 1v1 or 2v2. Alright, we got GTG finally off his first stock.
Yeah, finally off his first stock. Tiger's damage, I didn't see when it happened, but on the second stock he has taken a lot of damage already. I mean, they have a lead, but it could very quickly change if he's not careful. You know, Himwee's on their last stock as well. So if they can find some good hits on Himwee and avoid too much from Sire, they're in a fantastic spot.
Oh yeah, 100%. Himwee's not too far off being dead. Or if they can get back, just going for that small amount of time, that should be enough to just catapult Himwee off the side of the screen. Apparently
there
not.
Goes Sire's second stock. Yep, so red team is taking a bit of damage right now. Tiger's on his last stock. He has to be careful not to make this end up the same as last game, you know. It started out great, but then as the game went on, the stocks just disappeared faster and faster. GTG's building some good damage as they're chasing down Tiger, but he's not taking too many hits. You know, GTG just gets to hit them for free. Those end lights are going to be setting up into kills. As long as Tiger survives here, red team is still in a great spot. But if he dies, it turns terrible for GTG.
Just like that. Doesn't matter how good of an initial lead you get if you can't secure the win. This has just turned into a 1v1. With GTG basically at just what, light orange? This is not looking great for blue team.
Yeah, and he's kind of moving right now. He's dancing all around Sire. Not going to get too much until I say that. Sire, the 1v1 world champion, is going to show why he's got that title right here. GTG's really struggling right now. The damage is actually almost even. He's barely got the lead when it was so far ahead before, but that might be it. One more hit, he'll do it. He doesn't find the confirm, but he still has all this presence right here. Just going for the weapon throw. Sire hasn't had a weapon in so long.
Incredibly passive. Clearly doesn't need it, looking at him. Oh, he's picked up the orb. One good hit from that orb and he's just gone. Survives the axe side. This is incredible.
That
recovery.
Nice there. Oh my lord, that is going to be so clutch from Sire, saving that 1v1. He had such a big, GTG had such a big lead on him, and he still brought it back. That was an incredible showing. It's such a clutch dare at the end to reverse the edge guard and put it in his favor. And they're going to be going up 2-0.
Looking at it, if I was GTG, I would have been fist straight through the desk just from that game. You hate to see it happen. But doesn't matter how good of an early lead you get, if you can't secure the win, then you don't get the win.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the game's not over until all those stocks are gone. We're going to be going back, I believe, to Mammoth Fortress once again for Game 3. It is, and we're going to be keeping the same champion, sorry, the same legends. We'll see if Tiger and GTG can make those small adjustments that they need.
Oh, we're starting to see a reversal of what happened in the previous 2 games. Blue team's getting that early damage build up on red team.
Early damage build up. Yeah, the red team, this is a really bad sign considering their main, the main thing that was bringing them success was those early leads. But not having it this game is a really bad sign for them. And Tiger is taking it everywhere right now, but he does look for that Sare. That's just barely not going to kill off the side. He's looking for these early offstage kills as well. He could reverse this, and you know, that's the confidence you like to see, even though they are down 2 games.
Oh, that's Tiger gone almost immediately. Yeah, this is an absolute reversal of last game. Oh, that's Sare. That double kill. Oh my god. Absolute mini clutch from GTG. And gets immediately orbed off the side of the screen.
Yeah, that was a great find from GTG, but you know, the stocks are even now. He needs to find a weapon. He's looking in for this unarmed. He does get the spear. Tiger's going in with his axe here. GTG's trying to make it back to the stage. He does get past. And now, you know, red team's kind of taking the position right now. They're in a great spot. If they can force Himwe here off stage, they can get a great lead. They're still chasing down. Every hit that they're going for seems to be landing right now. They're building up so much damage on the blue team, and the blue team's just scrambling right now.
Yeah. It seems they've found what they've been doing for the past 2 games just hasn't been working. So instead of just going in, they're just seeming to wait and then just chase. It seems to be working for them relatively well. Let's see if they can keep this lead.
Yeah, the lead's
You'd hate to see a 3-0.
Right, a 3-0 would be tough for Tiger and GTG. Oh, that's not there. That was a really weird interaction. Going in here, every time, Tiger does look for the reversal onto Saya there. Doesn't get it, unfortunately, and does fall to his death. GTG is going to lose his stock as well. This is a similar situation to last game. Yeah, definitely. You know, Hammer is so dangerous on the edge. As Himwe is showing here, that might be Tiger stock gone, but GTG is going to come in for the save. And now GTG is looking to turn it around.
Double
he takes
KO.
out Himwe, he takes out Saya, and now it is a full stock lead, a 1v2, Saya versus Tiger and GTG.
This is looking real bad for blue team.
This is just so hard to deal with. As long as they're not too dangerous off the edge against this Hammer, they should have this lead. Sorry, they should have this game in the bag. You can see Tiger's waiting to punish when GTG goes for an attack and whiffs. It's a sort of bait maneuver that's very popular in 2s. In the 1v2, see, it's really hard for him to deal with. They're getting so much damage on the side. This game is looking like a red win.
You say that. Let's just hope for the sake of red team that it continues to be like that.
Yeah, just looking for this final hit right now. All they need is one good hit or one signature, and that could be the end of the game. That Sare is not going to quite do it against a Thor, especially with his orb. He's going to be very hard to kill off the side like that. That's
the Hammer
downlight into the Sare. That's going to find it. Tiger's going to be taunting on him. And GTG and Tiger have found their first game in this best of 5.
Alright, now let's see if they can use this to turn it all around. I've seen it happen before. Let's just see it. Let's just hope it happens again.
Yep, they've actually banned Mammoth Fortress. They don't want to go back. It's going to be very hard to kill off the side like that. What they did go through.
But the Hammer
the characters, I believe, are staying the same. Yeah, the characters are staying the same. Oh, no, I missaw. They did go back to Mammoth Fortress. We'll see if this game can go any different. Finding GTG with the early unarmed, as every game has gone so far. Tiger and Saya much more weapon focused. Himwe is finding lots of hits on both members of the red team. But Tiger is finding so many axe hits as well. He's going ham on on Himwe right
Hit
here.
a fair few of those have been SIGs, just building up an absolute metric ton of damage just against Himwe here.
I just want to ask, did anybody see that spear downlight? It sounded like it landed and then just dropped. But anyway,
Yeah,
going
I've
into
seen
it,
that
like,
happen
the
a fair
damage
few
is
times.
racking up so fast. Tiger is surprisingly the least damage on this first stock, and usually he's the most damage. But he's also like building out, sorry, he's putting out so much damage. That down sig is going to take out Sire's first stock. That dare could be the confirm that they need. Wow,
Oh.
that N-sig kills GTG there. That was a lot of damage on him.
Well, yeah, he was pretty deep into the red. Alright, now, blue team is down a full stock? Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Tiger's not far off following them, so.
Yeah,
There he
yeah,
goes.
just as you said, there goes his stock. Tiger is going to be evened up with the rest of the game, while Sire here is on his red. Sorry, is on red on his second stock. He needs to be careful, but he's going in. He's looking for the strings onto GTG, building up good damage. So, you know, it's good to see that the confidence is still there. They're not playing scared just because they're in a less than favorable position. And the
That's what you
damage
gotta
just
do.
keeps increasing. Yeah, absolutely.
What? You miss one, as you know, you miss one or two things and then you're just dead.
Yep, that is how it goes, especially against these top tier 2v2 teams. You know, in this game mode, if you're against good players, one hit can straight up just lead you to death.
And that spear recovery gets that, like, second last stock off. Now, they've got a full, like, 2 stock lead. 1 stock lead. No stock
Wow,
lead.
that was nice from both of them. Yeah, the kill just came in there. I
I
think
could have waited
it
till I
was
finished my
Saya.
sentence.
Yeah, Saya, they were just so eager to get it done. Saya actually finds that unarmed recovery off the orb side, let's say. Without that, it wouldn't
Himwe's
have been the
almost
kill.
dead here.
Oh,
That's
just
put
as you
blue
say
team
that.
back in a... Yeah, they put blue team in another real unfavorable setup.
Man, you are really cursing blue team this game, huh?
I know, right? See, I've got it in my heart for the underdogs. I kind of want red team to win here. As much as I've got to be, you know, unbiased, I'm rooting for red.
Well, definitely seems to be paying off. They are in a great spot right here. This might be an even better spot than they were last game. Yes, Saya's got no weapon here. He's against double axe. It's really hard to survive this. There goes a hit. This should be over. He's going to have to pull out some crazy play to make it back here.
I mean, GTG is almost dead. And he survives that somehow. But not
Yeah,
that.
that's Thor defense.
Hammer seems to be the absolute death of him there. What a shame.
It's going to get
Let's put it up
snapped
to
up by that
2-all,
recovery.
I believe.
Yep, absolutely. It is 2-all. After a really strong start from the blue side, now the red team has slowly dragged their way back. It is now 2-2 in our first best of 5 of the evening, of the afternoon. Tiger and GTG are looking to make the comeback and make it into that winners finals.
Honestly, this started off with being super one-sided. Now it's gone to the most even game I've seen in a fair while.
Yep, definitely.
Alright. Now it's gone to Bryn and Ragnir. Maybe just the Thor wasn't working anymore, so they need to swap it up.
The character picks are going to change this game a lot, and it is working fantastically. Both members of the red team are in the orange 10 seconds into the game. Sire is getting
Well, yeah,
so
you
much
look.
with this.
Blue
with these
team's been
guitars.
almost not touched, and red team's almost dead.
Yeah, the damage lead is just enormous, but at the same time, being on this Ragnir, you know, playing the guitars, it's very easy to kill them off stage. If you're in like that a favorable position where Tiger with his hammer, he can easily get to. With that ground pound is going to take both of them. That Say's going to take out Himwe, and that axe recovery is going to take out Saya.
Was that a double gimp I saw?
One was off the
Right
top, one
before my eyes.
was a gimp.
Yeah. Alright, almost evened it out. And they've evened it out back here. Everyone's on fresh. Honestly, this has just turned into basically an axe party. And then you just have Ragni
not
here.
wrong. Got Saya here chilling on his guitars, doesn't want any business of that that axe dueling. Wants to stick with these guitars, it seems like. He's had them for pretty much the whole game. I didn't even see what happened to Saya. I think he got guitar set, and he's just off the face of the map.
Yeah,
Blue team has taken the lead.
Well, GTG's on his last star. Fresh on it, still on it. Tiger's almost fell on him. Mind you, you got Himwe as well. Almost there too.
Yeah, there's going to be Tiger's second stock gone. Blue team are in a fantastic position. Saya's gone for these down sigs. They're covering the edge. Tiger's got to defend GTG as he comes back. He does manage to do so, but Himwe is almost killing Saya with that axe there off the wall.
Himwe's almost killed his own teammate there. Alright.
We're going to get Tiger with the double KO. Taking out one with a Sair, one with a recovery, and the stocks are evened up, and the damage isn't that bad. Until now.
They're in... Well, yeah, now they've followed into the deep orange. Blue team's out here reminding them what the early start of what the start of this stream looked like.
Yeah, they're looking for a reminder, but Tiger is going in with these SIGs too. GTG's found a lot of damage on Sire as well. He needs to be careful here. He's unarmed, but, you know, a SIG or a big hit from either team on either player can just take this here. You know, that Katara and Light and a Nair is not going to do it. He's looking for the GCD life for the edge guard, but GTG is over here trying to grab the weapon, doesn't quite do so. Saya is on this axe. That is a beautiful stomp Sair punish from Tiger. That's,
and Himwe's gone.
Side signature is going to catch the landing from Himwe, and now Saya back
Looking
in the 1v2.
real bad for Saya.
This position, yeah, this position is much more doable than the last games though. You know, here, as long as he gets a weapon, one hit can do it.
That didn't kill? That had the effect for it.
That was
Oh,
crazy.
that does.
Katara Sair's going to kill on stage. That was just so much damage on Tiger there. But on these Katars, they're not exactly known for their kill potential. There we go.
Katars are more strength. Misses both. Oh, you hate to see that. One solid hit from really anything guarantees the kill.
Okay, so back to these Katars. GTG's on this spear. It's going to be real hard for both of these guys to kill here. There's probably going to be some SIGs or some weapon throws. The Katara Enlight, he's looking for a dodge to catch.
How does that not kill?
So he's going to survive that Sair. He's unarmed now against his axe. If GTG lands a Healite might kill here. Or
The neutral unarmed.
Unarmed Enlight is going to take him out across the entire map. And that is how we end this best of 5 game 5. That was
Honestly,
so much damage.
That was such a great way to start this whole bracket off. It's the amount of just absolute reversals that game, well, that set was.
Yeah, that was a great match to watch. You know, it was looking kind of one-sided in the beginning, but going in, blue team Tiger and GTG clawing back, making it 2-2, and just barely losing that game 5. That was a fantastic match to watch. Now going into our next match after that absolute banger of a first one, we will have Reaper and Vortex versus Puzzles and Eric for our second match of the winners semi-final.
Yeah. Again, I've not really seen these two play, but if it's anything like that last match, it's gonna be very fun. I'm very much looking forward to what the rest of this stream has to hold. God, I can't words today.
Yeah, definitely. So when I said before, when I was wrong about the 2v2 world champion, here we have an actual 2v2 world champion in Reaper. He is going to be playing with Vortex here, another fantastic player versus Puzzles and Eric. I do recognize the names. Going into this match, I didn't see the map, but we have a much greater diversity of characters here. We have Nyx, we have Chun-Li on the or the Wushang, we have Baraza and Jala kicking us off.
Yeah, we're seeing a very similar thing. Everyone seems to be choosing Axe today. Probably just because it's quite good for 2v2s.
Yeah, definitely. Axe is a fantastic 2v2 weapon. You know, it's so big, it does so much damage, and it's a lot easier to find the kill moves in this game mode than it is in 1v1. Yeah, big damage for the first start of this game. The Reaper is already going to lose his first stock 40 seconds into the match. And now he's looking to get the return onto the Jala, playing the Finn here. On these blasters, building up so much damage, he's actually going to find Puzzles first.
Oh, Puzzles.
And that is a nice follow-up. That was brilliant combo from Reaper and Vortex. That must have been on the fly, because I have not seen that before.
Yeah, no way you could have just planned that to happen. But with these best players in the world, you tend to see wacky stuff. Yeah, so we've got red team here.
Absolutely.
Pretty much a full stock ahead. Oh, most of the stock ahead. Never mind.
Yep, Caster's Curse. There's going to be going Vortex's first stock, sorry. Reaper is very damaged. There goes his second stock. He's going to be the first person down to one stock left in this game. Puzzles is following close behind there. He's on last stock as well. And now we have Blasters and Spear soloing
this
against
rate, if you can target either
Eric
of
right
them,
now.
you can pretty much, you can get a real good hand on who's going to win. At the moment, Puzzles is taking a lot of damage. Just got to be careful. He does only have that one stock left.
Yeah,
and they're just trying to capitalize on it as much as possible.
And Reaper may have had a rough start, dying so early, but he's racked up so much damage on this last stock. He's probably done maybe 200, 300 damage just in the last 20 seconds alone. Eric is going to fly to the top, going to barely survive, and Puzzles is gone. There goes Eric's second stock. This one's definitely looking like a red team win.
Oh, 100%. Well, you got Eric on his last stock, and you got Reaper and Reaper and Vortex. Yeah, Reaper and Vortex just sitting there, comfy. Reaper also being that what you said earlier, 2v2 world champion. This is looking pretty good for red team.
Yeah, 2v2 world champion in Reaper, but they are struggling in this 1v2. Eric is getting so much damage with this axe. He's taken Reaper to the dark orange, early red. He's got Vortex in the light yellow, swapping to these gauntlets over the spear. He's looking for these offstage kills. He's got them both so much damage. Reaper's going offstage with the blasters. That is respectable. You know, one wrong move with the blasters and you just die offstage.
Oh, 100%. Blasters may be fun, but they're definitely not too easy offstage, especially against an axe. Oh, well, that's skill away. No, he does survive.
He's getting weapon star, but he's spent so much of this 1v2 offstage. He's basically living off there at this point. One more hit should do this. Goes to the D-Sig, not quite going to catch.
Honestly, one more solid sig on both of them should do it. The amount of damage that Jala has.
Set up. Really anything. That cheesy sidelight is not going to
They're
follow
missing
up into
everything that can kill. Never mind. That was a close game. Blue team almost got that comeback in the form of Eric.
Yeah, Vortex actually, he went for an N-Sig punish, predicting that Eric was going to jump there. Instead of just going for the side sig, sorry. So that was maybe a bit of a BM option there. with this Chun-Li. But
Maybe,
going to
but it does
enter-
work.
Yep, definitely. It definitely did work. You know, send him flying off the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, a great
Alright.
game one. Lots of damage, lots of excitement. We are seeing the
Alright, so
character
there's-
changes a little bit.
Swapped
What have we
over
got
to a
here?
Mirage from Reaper. And yeah, so swapped over to a Mirage from Reaper, and just trying to remember. Yeah,
And we also have a Mordex over on Vortex, swapping from that Chun-Li that he was playing the last game. So only 2 crossovers in this game now, last half of the 4 that we had before. But Puzzles and Eric going to be sticking with their characters, feeling a bit comfortable. Reaper and Vortex changing a little bit. Still back at Mammoth Fortress, so we'll see how this affects the game.
well, what that moving platform does tend to affect sight a fair bit, and it's a very good idea if you're using a spear. So let's see how this goes.
A pretty good start for the
Reaper
red team.
just barely misses
Jol
the game.
Yeah, Jol is Eric is in the red already on this first stock. Puzzles is
Yeah,
following
Eric's
him
almost
close
dead
behind.
here.
They are getting that side
Puzzles
six
is
wide
gone.
shot off the side of the stage. Puzzles is going to be taken off early
And
so
GC
will
down
Eric
sig
follow
from
him
Reaper.
close behind. Yeah, Reaper. This Mirage pick is doing work.
Well, Mirage is generally a rather good pick. Those SIGs do a lot of damage and they come out fast.
Yep. But blue team's going to answer back, going to get that axe stare, take him off the stage. Vortex
And
over
the
here
tyranny of
looking for
Reaper
these
here.
hits. It's getting some, taking a bit of damage, but Puzzles is in a really poor spot right now. Playing the Blaster's
Yeah, I wonder
beautiful
what's going
spot
on.
dodge to avoid that down sig. And he's slowly answering back, but the damage buildup is just so high on the blue team. They need to get some big changes here if they want to stay in the game.
And the spear recovery is what gets rid of. What is it? Yeah, the spear recovery is what gets rid of Eric's second last stock. Surprised he didn't get rid of puzzles. That's what got rid of puzzles. And unarmed recovery. Of course.
Yeah, Puzzles is going to be gone. Eric is off
Oh, no,
stage
has
here.
Puzzles
against two
killed his own
sides.
teammate?
Oh,
Puzzles has just killed his own
Eric's
teammate.
gone. Yeah, against two sides and your own teammate, it is a real tough task to try and survive there. And Puzzles
Yeah,
here off
especially when
stage
that
against
teammate's
two
running
sides
around
as
with
well.
an axe.
If
Honestly,
he
I
can
wouldn't even
survive
blame
this,
him
that's
there.
a fresh thing on its own.
Come on, if he can get one stock, I'm going to count that as a win in my heart. Come on, Reaper's so low. Puzzles is just getting hit by SIGs apparently.
Yeah, they're going to be whipping out all the SIGs there. They had such a massive lead. They didn't need to play careful. You know, Vortex was just going for all the SIGs in the world. You could hear Mordex howling away constantly. Reaper going for his SIGs of his own. They're both just flying around, doing whatever they wanted at that point. And
Honestly,
that is going to be a
it wasn't even
very
a game. They just
convincing-
seemed like they were having fun.
Yeah,
They stopped even going for the kill hardcore. They were just having fun.
Yeah, it definitely looked like fun playing double side against Blasters, against Axe. And
Yeah,
that is
when
like
you're
very
three
convincing
stocks
way.
ahead. That last point, they were like 3 stocks ahead total, I believe.
Yeah,
'cause they were
something
both
like
on
that.
their
It was
second,
in
yeah.
it.
I wonder if blue team will be able to pull this one straight back out, or if this is just gonna end in a 3-0.
It'll be very impressive if they do manage to bring this back. You know, they're going to stick with their characters, feeling comfortable on them. So red team will also stick with their characters. They're liking the double side.
also
They're liking the gauntlets.
Not only are they all sticking with the characters, they're all sticking with the same map. I've noticed. Wonder what's
Yeah,
so
we've
special about
only
Mammoth
seen
Fortress here. Yeah, it's been interesting with that one.
Wow, beautiful spot dodge to dodge the N-Sig. Eric's here on stage, he's trying to figure out what to do, he doesn't know. Because his teammates
Well, that
have
downlight on
trouble off
Spear,
stage.
they're good at hitting it.
Yeah, he's got Vortex on him, he doesn't know what to do.
Puzzles is almost
So
dead
hard to
already.
get through here. Yeah, Puzzles is almost dead, but you know, Eric is like he's already lost his first stock and he's in the orange on
He's
his
almost
second
lost
now.
his second.
Oh, but Vortex is looking to take out Reaper, you know. He's saying blue team needs a little bit of a hand, so he'll give it to him.
Hmm. Oh, what a lot! That was gorgeous there. Unarmed neutral into Barraza Axe. Neutral. Amazing. Alright, we got rid of Vortex's first Sig and Reaper's not Sig, stock. What am I on about? And Reaper's first stock. Sorry, I was just getting confused by all the Sigs getting thrown out in this game.
Yeah, an understandable mistake, man. I mean, at this point, it's not even a mistake. That's just what they are at this point.
Yeah.
You know, Eric, on this last stock, he's taken so much damage. Vortex is looking to just take him around town with these gauntlet combos. He's going to barely avoid that sword
Honestly,
ground pound. That looks sweet.
Looking at Reaper's health, they could even reverse this somehow. You know?
Yeah, this it's definitely a lot more doable than the last game.
Vortex and Reaper are both stuck on unarmed here. Never mind Vortex, he's picked up that scythe. They've both got scythe. This could be very bad news. Especially if you get hit by a Vortex down sig. Never fun.
There goes Eric, and there goes there goes Puzzles following him. Vortex is going to take out Reaper, saying that blue team needs a hand. But I think they're chilling.
Yeah.
They should have this in the bag. You know, they're gonna.
Well, yeah,
play
they've
for
got
fun
a
at
2
this
stock
point
lead,
again.
so. And they've both got that
there we
scythe.
go.
And he's gimped himself. You hate to see it. So that's ended in a 3-0 for Reaper and Vortex.
Yep, that match a 3-0 in favor of Reaper and Vortex. Very quick, much quicker than the last set, just because there was 2 whole games less. But that was like a very strong showing from the reigning champions.
Well, yeah, that shows
On this
exactly
double
why. That shows exactly why Reaper is the reigning champ for 2v2s.
Yeah, a dominating win. That'll be the conclusion of the winners semi-finals. In the lower end, we will have Tiger and GTG, who we saw just earlier today, versus Elsem and Doggo, who are actually an Australian 2v2 team. They're currently the Australian 2v2 champions playing in this tournament. So we're going to be going into them when they are ready. It's going to be interesting to see what they pick. Elsem and Doggo have been practicing their own double scythe for a while, so they could be whipping that out. Tiger and GTG probably going to stick with what we saw them on earlier today.
Yeah, that pretty well sums it up. Elsem and Doggo, obviously, yeah, from Australia. Quite known, quite loved. What got to cast for him in the 1v1s. Now, Tiger and GTG, are they going to stick with their same picks from last time? Are they both going to stick with the axe? That's the real question. If they can, I'm not sure how that's going to go for them.
Yeah, there will probably be a lot of axe in this match. You know, if Elsem and Doggo, I don't know what they're playing, but if they do end up playing the double scythe and they go down, there is a good chance that they swap to their own axe comp. Could be Jala, could be Terros, could be Bryn. They have played a lot of that in the past. You know, they've even got some other picks like Zol. You know, they're very versatile in what they can bring out here. But what I'm hoping for is just some different maps. You know, let's give us something more than just Mammoth.
Yeah, Mammoth is just starting to get a bit boring, you know? That one rotating platform is just not all that much. Sure, it's good, it's helpful. You know, give us some spice.
But yeah, looking at the bracket on your screen in front of you, we saw Himwe and Saya versus Tiger and GTG first up this afternoon, ending with a 3-2 in Himwe and Saya's favor, but it was a very, very close match. And then on the other end, what we just watched was Reaper and Vortex versus Puzzles and Eric. That was ended in a 3-0. In the lower side, we had Elsum and Doggo beating Batsup and Pixel Corp 3-1 to go up against Tiger and DTG next. And on the other side, Laz and Tax Evasion with a very close 3-2 against Malachi and Thotter. Alright, and getting into Tiger and GTG versus Elsum and Doggo in just a moment. They are going to be kicking off, ready to go with their characters selected, as we can see a nice spreadsheet on the screen right now. That's going to just be keeping track of, you know, what games we've got coming up, what kind of sick, crazy plays we've been seeing in this 2v2 tournament.
Alright, so we're looking at the double terrors from Elsum and Doggo, and it's the Bodvar and Thor from GTG and Tiger.
Yeah, so they're going to be switching it up a little bit. The Thor for Tiger, the Bodvar for GTG. It's very different from what we saw before. Elsum and
it's
Doggo
Mammoth
on that
Fortress
double
again.
terrors. We're going back to Mammoth? We're going back to Mammoth. You know what? Can't complain. It's a fantastic map. It's a very staple, you know, basic map. And keep it going. But yeah, this double terrorist is going to hit hard, and this Thor is going to, you know, his survivability is going to be checked. Starting off this game, Elsum and Doggo finding so much damage. I'm not sure what Elsum was going for there with the GC N-Sig off that unarmed nair. But still some great damage to pick it up. But Elsum is in the red, Doggo is in the orange, and Tiger's looking for the kills already.
Tiger and GTG are getting that early damage on Elsum and Doggo. Starting to look in their favor. But Axe will kill you, whether you want it to or not, so... Although Doggo doesn't seem to have the axe at the moment. And Elsum just does not care. Goes for that unarmed kill.
A lot of unarmed off stage right now. You can see, you'll expect that a lot from Elsum and Doggo. But that axe there is going to take out GTG. Elsum and Doggo have a pretty good lead right now. Both are members of the red team on their second stock. Tiger on this Thor, playing this orb. GTG on the hammer. They're going to be having to look for some real good hits to even up this damage. Oh my lord,
Doggo has just followed them onto their second
combo.
Honestly, you gotta love just watching loose hammer combos like that. They're always just so cool and fun.
Yeah, we do love some unique combos coming out. And Elsum has excuse me. He's taken so much damage on the second stock, so is Doggo. I haven't even seen what's happened. I'm sure they just got hit by hammer about 7 times. But
yeah,
GTG
they pretty much got saved from a black hole.
Yeah, GTG and Tiger have the lead right now. 10 seconds
Hammer's
ago,
gonna be the one to knock
other
Elsum
way
out. And Thor's gonna be the one to knock Doggo out.
And there it is, a 2-stock lead.
Full stock. Yeah, we've got a full stock per person. Never mind, there's a 1-stock lead. Never mind, there's a 0-stock lead. Not again.
Man,
God damn it.
You are really good at calling these timings.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, in this game, GTG's on the sword. He's hitting everyone right now, finding a lot of damage on Doggo. He's going for that ground pound, gonna look for another one, doesn't quite find it. But now he's playing offstage against Elsum.
Honestly,
has barely
going
missed
for
that ground pound again.
Sword off stage is terrifying to me.
Yeah, he is finding a lot of success
Elsum
until
does
just
not
now.
care.
Elsum's gonna
I thought
reverse
Elsum was
it,
gonna
and
die there
Tiger's
with that
gonna
head
come
touch.
in to take out Doggo. Where did Doggo come from? I didn't even see him come in. And
Was
now
that an
the people
unarmed
we
gimp that I
started
saw?
with. Yeah, must have been. But we started out with GTG gimping Elsum off the side. Sorry, gimping Doggo off the side, barely missing. Then taking Elsum off stage, barely missing. And Elsum reversed it, and then Doggo came in, Tiger took Doggo out, and now we're in the 1v1 with Tiger and Elsum. That N-Light is going to be covered by a Stomp Seer to take it out, and what a wild game one that was.
Based purely off that game, I think we've got a lot to look forward to.
Absolutely. This is looking like... This has got the makings of another Game 5 match.
100%. Honestly, Tiger and GTG, what's with you guys in giving us some good games? Seriously,
Yeah.
out of the, what, 3 matches we've seen, they've been the best ones so far.
They have been very exciting. Going into the second match, we'll see if Doggo and Elsum can make those small adjustments that they need, you know, maybe living a little bit longer. And we're going to be swapping the map up finally to Miami Dome, no more Mammoth.
Finally. Now Miami's got those 2 stationary platforms. I wonder how that's going to go, like, with the sword. I know Axe isn't going to like him very much, but the sword should.
Yeah, very different start to this game.
Doggo's already almost dead.
Oh my, they're looking to answer. That side sig barely doesn't reach. You know, this damage, there's so much being put out, but the main thing that's going to be different about this with this map is this offstage gameplay. You know, there's much less space, and you can't go under the stage anymore, which we saw Elsum do a couple times in that last game. But GTG is going off stage. He wants to show them how it's done.
Alright, Tiger's the first stock to be gone, with a good old Axe there. No, and Doggo missed that just by a head touch. Elsum follows his mate down into the abyss. Alright, now they're all on their second stock here. All basically fresh.
Yep, dead even game. Tiger on this orb, Doggo on this hammer. 3 hammers on the board actually. Tiger's the only one without. And look, so much damage coming out. Anytime one hit is landed, you can expect another 5-6 from either player of either team. And the damage racks up so quickly.
Double that number if the other person's halfway across the screen.
Wow, fantastic interruption on that follow-up. They're going to find GTG's second stock. Tiger's looking to try and survive while he can. They're probably going to be.
Seems like they're looking to get rid of looks like they're trying to get rid of Elsum's second stock here.
Yeah, they definitely want to take out Elsum if they can. He is the most damage on the blue team. It's actually Doggo who takes him out, and then GTG and Tiger are going to find a nice team combo to take out Doggo's second stock. And now once again, red team has a very slight stock lead.
All right, good old out of nowhere hammer said to get rid of Tiger here. Now, they're all, again, on their last stock. It's all looking fresh as per normal. Tiger seems to forget what team he's on and has to stop himself halfway through a combo with GTG. Alright.
There goes Elsum. Doggo in this 1v2. We saw some rough 1v2s from from GTG and Tiger before. And this is starting to be the same. Oh no!
That's the end of Doggo. Died to a
found a
orb
nice
down
kill on GTG, but yeah, an orb down sig is definitely not the way you want to be going out. But
yeah,
Miami Dome, I don't
do
think they're going to be going
stage
back
either. Now, Elsum and Doggo is looking like they're pretty much done with this. But again, we have seen people turn around about as bad. At least they seem to hold their own. They're only barely losing each time.
Yeah, every game has been super close. You know,
and the
game
return
1
of Mammoth
was like a lost. Yeah, back to Mammoth Fortress. They didn't like that Miami pick, going straight back. But yeah, as you were saying, game 1 super close, last hit situation. Game 2 another last hit situation, but red team clutching it out in both times. But you know, Elsum's responding here, getting some nice damage on Tiger. Doggo's looking
up some early damage on GTG.
Oh. GTG's gonna reverse it. One more hit here will do it. But no, is he gonna? Tiger can't quite save him. GTG can't quite save himself. They're gonna take him out.
Elsum just killed Doggo.
Oh,
guys,
this is wild.
What's going on, man?
So
You're gimping your own teammates. So many of these kills these games have just been accidental gimps from each other's team. Oh, Doggo saves Elsum there, but it was for naught. GTG answers that with his own Zair.
Yeah, it's not quite going to be enough for them. Red team, they're in a pretty good spot right here, but they do have to be careful. Yeah, GTG knows that he's backing out fully after that hit there, because if he gets taken down to his last stock, then they are in a really bad spot, because a 1v2 against a Bryn, against a Fate, becomes very, very hard.
Oh, yeah. Alright. That's GTG on his last stock, and Tiger on his second stock. Now, if they can get Doggo down to his last stock, it can be pretty much even.
Yeah, Doggo is definitely going to be the one to focus here, but he's going for these side strings off stage. Tiger's dead.
Doggo gimps himself!
But typical side play, you know? They don't know when to stop. He's going to fall to his death.
Yeah.
And
did he forget that he's not in gold for a second?
And can't be doing that against in these sorts of games, you know. Those sort of mistakes are going to cost you dearly. But Doggo's going to be trying to live here. He has to be careful, but on this orb it's going to be much easier to live. With that Nair, with that Sair, with the Dare.
Pivot Hammer Sair almost knocks Elsem out.
Elsem's going to be taken down to his last
the same exact thing knocks Elsem out again. Doggo is real close to death. Tiger's still sitting here comfortable on his second stock. Never mind.
And as it goes,
death before it happens.
Yeah, you're a prophet, able to, you know, following the script. You know, you're reading it.
As an Isaiah main, you know when people are gonna die.
Yeah, here's the 1v2 we were talking about. GTG died a little bit too early. This is winnable for Tiger, but it is going to be trouble. He has to find this kill on Doggo as early as he can. He's going to lose his dodge there. He's not going to die just from that, but he is in a really bad spot.
That alone isn't, yeah, as you said, it wasn't going to kill him, but it did build up enough damage that he has to now be real worried.
He hasn't touched yet. He dodges up, gets the ground pound on. Oh my god!
Gets the ground pound?
Oh,
that was miraculous. That was lovely. Survives the Sair.
So clutch.
Doesn't survive the Dare.
No, that Dare is going to be closing it out. And that was so clutch. First from Tiger, getting that ground pound on Elsem, and then getting the ground pound on Doggo, and then clutch from Elsem to get that Nair, get that chase dodge so we could make it back. You know, that was 100%. So close to going either way.
That was so clean. So clean.
Yeah, Elsem Doggo, they're on the board now. The Bryn and Fate seems like it worked. They were finding some good strings, good damage, surviving, you know, good amounts. When they weren't just dying at like 0 off stage.
Well, yeah. Alright, now let's see if they'll play a map that isn't Mammoth Fortress again.
Yeah, we've got the Miami Dome banned, so that was the only other one we've been to. We're going to Crystal Temple.
And we've got an Orion pick for GTG instead.
Yep, swapping it to
now, let's
that
see if this
Orion is going to be pretty nice, I think, on this map.
Spear and Lance
is going to be great. Yeah, Spear and Lance with these platforms, they're going to be doing great work.
Yeah, Orion's Lance sticks do cover a whole lot of area in a whole lot of... Well, no, opposite of a whole lot of time. Not very quickly.
Yeah, the start pretty even for both sides. Blue team is taking a slight damage advantage since they've got damage on both players of the of the red team right now. But you know, this is nothing yet to be riding off. But that Daylight Sair,
sitting here pretty comfortable,
is going to take it.
Especially having just killed Tiger.
Yeah, that's a good early kill to get, especially on a Thor. He's going to be living for a long amount of time. If you can get that early kill, then that is a really good spot to be in.
Yeah, GTG is sitting here trying to pick off Elsem. And it's the bread and butter, good old side light recovery Lance combo.
Nice kill from GTG. What are we? We're even stocks right now. There is a slight damage lead for the blue team, but it's nothing amazing right now.
I wouldn't say it's really enough to count.
Yeah, it's definitely not.
10, 20 damage at most. Never mind, now it's a whole stock.
If Tiger can find the kill here, he's looking for it. Elsem hasn't touched yet. He finally does get the touch, but Doggo's low off stage as well. He's not going to die to that downlight recovery.
Sarah Lance is what's going to kill Doggo.
Not quite enough.
Alright, saved Elson.
Oh my GTG! It's gonna snipe Elsum in the magnifying glass with that lens there, take him out super early. And now Red Team's back in the game off that. If he can find a couple more good hits like that, they're at a fantastic
They're back on
spot.
even stocks here as well. Although Blue Team does actually have a sizable damage lead.
Yeah, it looks like they're definitely running away with the momentum that last game brought them. Tiger's not quite dead here if he can GCN Sig. Doesn't quite get his dodge back, so he actually does fall.
Blue Team now. Tiger's completely gone now, and GTG's on his last stock. Still got Doggo sitting here with a full stock in a bit, and Elson's sitting here pretty comfortable on his last stock.
Yeah, this is going to be really hard. Doggo's getting the huge string.
Didn't
That's
even
kill.
need Elson.
Yeah, that kills.
Did not need Elson there. Orb.
Dog.
Oh.
Yeah, Doggo just went off at the last little part of that game, getting so many sight hits on Tiger, gimping him like 3-4 times before he actually finally died, and then getting that super early kill on GTG just there with the orb, catching the dodge, getting the confirmed string. That was very, very nice. Definitely clutched that one out. And we are in Game 5 of our losers quarterfinal match.
Well, yeah. Honestly, this is what you want to see. You want to see the full 5 games. It's what you came here to see. It's what we came here to talk about. Exactly.
Definitely. Yeah, we'll see what they change going into this final game. Could be characters. I'm sure that'll be a different map selection. They're probably not going to leave Crystal Temple open after that game. Could be
Mammoth.
Mammoth.
Swapped over to the Terrorist Bodvar.
Oh, you're right. They've swapped back
Yeah.
to the Bodvar and Terrorist.
Elsum and Doggo are sticking with Bryn and Faye.
Yeah, they're going to be sticking with their characters. They found success in the last 2 games, so why swap off? Looking at these maps, Mammoth open, Shipwreck is open, Miami is open.
Nah,
They are actually
Miami
opting to go back to Miami Dome, even though they lost the game on that one. Could, a bit questionable, but I'm sure they know what they're doing. They're in they're in top 6 right now. They're playing right now for top 4, game 5. I guess they just want to play a lot of offstage, kind of go ham.
They're building that early damage
feel
against
restricted.
Elsum. Although GTG and Tiger are taking a lot for it. Tiger and Elsum are now going into the orange just here.
Yeah, there's
Elsum forgetting who his own teammates are.
Oh my lord, that's there. Did Tiger find the last hit? No, he's going to back off. He's going to take that like 40 damage that he got, and he's going to be happy with that. He's actually going to get his jump red, that D-Light set into the GC N-Sig team combo is going to do so much damage.
Right.
And that DC just
Elsum and
barely
Doggo here are
doesn't kill.
almost dead.
Oh my goodness,
be
the
fair,
hammer
they're all
set barely
almost
doesn't kill.
And the Tiger
And
set
nice.
does. Not
Yeah, that set was
the
nice.
axe.
I love me some good Tigers there. That's my favorite kill.
Oh dude, Tiger is my favorite weapon.
Honestly,
This
yeah.
is the
I couldn't
weapon
agree more.
throw from the side.
Interesting down stick. Maybe he messed up an X pivot there. I'm not too sure what happened. But Red Team's in
Almost looked
they're
like
in an
it
okay
is.
spot right there.
Yeah, well it's looking
As long
pretty
as Tiger
even at the
lives
moment.
here. Good interrupt from GTG. He's not going to let Tiger die just yet.
Alright.
But that dash to
And they're-
possible recovery from the orb will do it.
Yeah.
And a lot of damage. GTG's in the orange already. He's been taken off stage. Both members of the red team kind of flew off at the same time there. Elsum and Dog are both doing their own thing. They're both going ham, going for the big strings. And they're
GTG
finding
still
a lot
doesn't
of
have a
reward
weapon,
for it.
still needs it. Alright, those unarmed strings looking nice. And he's picked up a sword. Alright,
And he's lost the sword.
yeah. 'Twas for naught.
Well, at least he's on the hammer on this last stock. We'll see if we can get anything done with it. both Elsem and Doggo are in kill range. That D-Sig punish is going to be the kill option. Elsem's on his last stock. That says not going to quite do it, but they're in a pretty good spot
So
as long as they can get.
we have
like,
GTG and
as long as
Tiger
they get big damage here.
did pretty well. Alright, now they have now Elsem and Doggo have got that stock lead that they need. Let's see if they can turn that into a win. If they hard focus GTG, they might be able to do it. GTG has a completely different idea.
Yeah, GTG, that was some nice damage on Elsem. If they kill him off stage here, they're in a fantastic position. But they need to be
100%.
careful. Even if Doggo is the last one left alive in a 1v2, playing a 1v2 with Orb and with Scythe is very, very nice to do. And very hard to play around. Tiger's looking for this offstage kill.
Misses
Not
the
quite
gem.
going to find it. Oh, I really am worried when he downlights off the edge like that. He needs to be careful because he can easily die and turn the tides of this game. But that Sair is going to catch Elsem.
Elsem's been knocked out.
Yeah, we're in that
GTG
one.
Tiger looking
That
real
stomp
good.
Sair off the like the very edge of the stage is going to kill Doggo so early. And GTG and Tiger, they almost got reverse 3-0'd by Doggo and Elsem. Just barely not. But they hung on in the end. And they're going to be taking that to top 4, versing either Puzzles and Eric or Laz and Taxi Evasion just shortly later on this afternoon.
Yeah. Might I say, GTG and Tiger, they're native to Southeast, aren't they? Like SEA.
Yep, Tiger is Singaporean, and GTG, I forget where he's from, but he is in Southeast Asia.
Yeah. So Elsem and Doggo, they're both from Australia. So they're sitting with a nice comfortable amount of lag. I'm surprised they actually did as well as they did, to be honest. Like,
Yeah,
they held out
very
their
impressive.
own in every game. They managed to drag that out to what? That was all 5 games, wasn't it?
Yep, that was game 5,
Yeah.
our second game 5 of the night. Second game 5 of the night, excuse me.
I hate to blame things on lag, but I reckon they did pretty well.
Yep, they did fantastic, but lag or not, these are the results we've got tonight. So Tiger and GTG taking that 3-2 against Elsem and Doggo. They'll be moving on to the losers semi-finals. And in our second match of the losers quarterfinals, we will have Puzzles and Eric, who we saw earlier today, versus Laz and Taxi Evasion, who we are yet to see. But yeah, Laz and Taxi Evasion, they did come from Pool 2. In winner's side, they did lose to Himwe and Saya, so nothing to scoff at there. The absolutely fine team to lose to. Before that, they beat Serenity and Kazoof. Moving into the loser's side, they beat Shiitake and Blank. And then making it into this top 8, they took out Malachi and Thought Odd 3-2 to make it into this losers quarterfinals.
Well, yeah, looking at that, that's quite the impressive lineup. Yeah. Not a whole lot to say, to be honest. Yeah. Looking at those last
look
few
forward
games,
to
though,
it.
Well, yeah. It's honestly just all stuff to look forward to. Not knowing a whole heap about, well, see, as I've said, however many times. It's all just new information. It's all lovely to see.
Absolutely. You know, I'm sure they're going to be an absolute treat to watch. We've had some fantastic games tonight. I'm sure this next match will be no different. Now, in terms of these players, Puzzles and Eric we saw earlier today. Puzzles was on the Barraza. Eric was on another character that I forget who he was. I think he swapped a couple times throughout the set.
Yeah, he went from
Laz.
Nyx to Mirage. Oh no, I'm thinking of the wrong team. I was thinking of Reaper.
He played something on the roster.
Yeah,
And
he
Laz,
played one of
I'm pretty sure
something out
plays
of different
Koji.
characters.
I believe Laz is a Koji player. I versed them in ranked ones a couple times. I'm not sure if their 2v2 pick is different, but Taxi Evasion is something completely new to me. I recognize the name, but I don't think I've ever actually seen them play. So that'll be
Yeah,
awesome
we'll
to
have to
see.
wait and see what they pick.
Yeah, well, hope we get something
Should be coming
spicy,
up in
maybe
a
some
couple
cannon,
seconds.
maybe some more blasters, like we saw from Reaper.
Yeah. Honestly, I want to see more blasters in 2v2. Blasters main, I need some more representation for my pick.
Absolutely, we love some good blasters. They are so fun to watch, and they can do so well if they're in the right hands, in the right matches.
Oh, 100%. They cover absolutely everything. But, alas, we don't know who's going to be playing what. But that's just half the fun. For all we know, someone's going to come out.
And while
Taxation's coming.
just while we wait for this next match, as you can see on the bottom of your screen just there, if you've got Twitter, you can tweet at Waveside with the hashtag WavesideNYB with your predictions on the tournament outcome, and maybe you'll get mentioned on the stream. So do that, get in on the fun, let us know who you think is going to take it tonight.
Yeah. So... Okay. Alright, the voices in my head are just going a bit, crazy, hearing all sorts of random stuff. Alright, so, we were talking about before, what's some more weapons that we honestly just need to see more of in 2v2 Brawlhalla? Or just tournaments in general?
I mean, blasters we mentioned, you love to see them. Katars, I think, can be really cool to see in 2v2. I think in 2v2 they're much different to watch than in 1v1. Orb is fantastic. We've seen a bit of that today, but I also want to see more bow. We did see a couple games of that earlier on today, but I would like to see more of it. I think stuff like Koji,
But even then, he wasn't really on the
Ember.
bow. He was more so sticking on the sword for that Koji game.
Yeah, the sword is 2v2 much easier to get stuff done with the sword. But yeah, those weapons, there's a lot of variety you can go for. They're a bit harder to pull off, but they can be very, very rewarding if you do them right.
Alright, Taxivation should be here in a second. He seems to just be having a bit of a snack.
Yep, needs to prepare for this match coming up. I don't blame him. If you're coming into Puzzles and Eric on an empty stomach in the losers quarterfinals, that could be letting you down. You want to make sure you're on top of your game in the Waveside New Year's Brawl for Southeast Asia. Once again, the first installation of the monthly Waveside tournaments for 2022. We'll see more coming in the future, which you can look forward to. Check out the Twitter, follow the stream, hop in the Discord server if you have any interest. Stay updated, stay in the loop, so you know what's coming, what's going on, all that good stuff.
Yeah, just hopefully it won't be too much longer. Sorry about all the wait. It's just getting a bit, yeah. Let's just hope that Taxivation has a bit of a quick PC, so he can boot up quickly.
Yeah, I wonder what Taxivation plays on. You think he plays on like a laptop, or is he on like a NASA PC?
I like to think that he's playing on his phone. Mobile Brawlhalla.
He's on
No,
the
it's the OP strat.
He's on the 360 hertz gamer phone. I forget what it's
yeah,
called.
100%. He's got...
Alright, we do have him in the lobby now. We should be getting underway in just a second as soon as they select their characters. As you can see, just at the bottom here, we've got Puzzles on the Barraza again. We've got a Jala coming in. And we will see
this is going to bring back some
second.
Nom flashbacks. It's that Finn, but it's that Yala vs. Bryn. Yeah, fuck. That Yala and Bryn.
Yeah.
I can't talk today, I
The
swear.
Bryn's coming back in. No sweat. After seeing the games tonight, I can barely talk either. I don't blame you.
Yeah,
we got the double
looking at it,
Bryn
I am
for the red
absolutely
team.
lost for words.
We got the double Bryn for the red team, Barraza and Jala for the blue team. We'll be seeing what maps they be going to. We've got Mammoth open, we've got Miami Dome open. Hall and Shipwrecker left as well. I imagine Hall will be getting banned. We'll probably be heading
Just
to
as you
Mammoth
say.
once again.
Nah, there's Miami Dome.
Got a
Nice
bit of
change of
variety.
pace.
You'll love to see it.
You do love to see it. Honestly. So, double Bryn versus Barraza and, well, Jala. Let's see how this goes.
Kicking off this game, we've got Puzzles with the blasters, Laz with the spear. Tax Evasion has yet to find a weapon, while Eric is on that sword now. He's finally found a weapon, and it is the axe, going to be hitting very hard. but is going to be a bit
Activation's
slower.
taking a whole lot of damage here.
Yeah, you're right. He's already in the orange, but they're
Oh,
looking
he
for those early kills.
whiffs the Brinsig. Oh no. That would have been a kill right there, I reckon.
Yeah, very well could have been. You know, small walls on this map, and they were hitting it far out there. But the damage
That
is,
and
is
Brin
slightly
6 have
in
a
the
lot of
Red Team's favor
knockback.
now.
Puzzle survives the ground pound from the spear. And just as I was talking about with those Brin 6, that side sig on spear catapults Puzzle straight off the side. Tax evasion
He's
soon
gonna be
follows
sent
him.
off. Now, stocks are dead even. Damage is roughly the same. Puzzles is a little bit more damage than tax evasion.
Alright.
But Eric is
So
going
we've
to
just
fall, and they're going to be one stock ahead.
Will Laz follow the trend? Honestly, looking at these past 10 seconds, dying seems to be in right now. Now, we've already seen puzzles get really close. Yep, there's Laz. Alright, tax evasion puzzles are really close to death. Couple good hits from that sword or like Baraz's guns. Baraz's gun sigs very easy to hit and do a whole lot of damage.
Yeah, Baraza has fantastic SIGs, and in 2v2 the light attacks are fantastic as well, you know. The blasters N-Light, the blasters D-Light have so much active time that it's really easy to follow up of. So we'll see if Puzzles and Eric can pull off some of those
Unarmed
coming in, but
recovery
Puzzles
knocks
is going to
Puzzles
lose
off
his
the
second
top.
stock. Yeah, that unarmed recovery is going to do it. Eric, sorry, is this kill off stage against Laz. Isn't quite going to find it. But the damage is slowly being built in Red Team's favor. Blue Team needs to find some kills, like ASAP, or they are going to be losing this game
Puzzle's
quickly.
almost dead right here. Laz and tax evasion have not been really touched. Right as I say that, Laz almost dies. Tax evasion does, however.
Yeah, tax evasion going to be taken out by that unarmed neutral air. Not something you see every day, especially from like the main stage of the map. That's very, very high damage if he was on. But Red Team in a fantastic position. Puzzles might die to that N-Light. Gonna be surviving for now. But, you know, one good hit, he's gonna be taken out.
Own gun set. Yeah. Well, we got puzzles and... Well, we got puzzles on his last stock. Pretty deep into it. But we have both Eric and... Like, Eric as well, just sitting there like that. Tax evasion's sitting there pretty deep into his last stock as well. Laz sitting there comfortable right on the white. Oh, this is not looking good for Eric. Axe and Spear is a pain to go against normally, let alone by yourself. Especially when you get hit straight in the face with a neutral sig from Bryn.
Yeah, that little team combo is going to do it, going to secure the kill. A cool, nice little win for the Red Team taking game one. But, you know, it wasn't that much of a lead that we've seen in some of the other games. You know, Blue Team definitely could do that if they just make some slight adjustments. But so far, looking good for it.
Yeah, 100%. That game was incredibly close. Blue Team only just barely got that kill. And that was all it really took to secure the win.
Yeah, but that is all it takes sometimes. You know, the little things are what counts. Especially playing in this level where we're competing now for top 4, currently in the top 6. That is a 1-0 for the boys in red. Going into this next match, we're going to be seeing a character swap from Eric. He's going to be swapping to his Bryn, which I believe is level 100.
Well, with a skin like that, you'd hope so. Alright, immediately going for that damage on Laz. Puzzles is taking it, however. And
Something
Eric,
I
to be
didn't actually
honest.
realize until now. We're actually on Apocalypse, the first time we're seeing this map tonight. No Mammoth, no Miami, and no Crystal. It's Apocalypse.
Yeah, well, unlike every other game so far, these guys haven't chosen Miami yet. Puzzles is out already. And honestly, Eric looks like he's going to be following him in just a couple seconds.
Yeah, I'm really surprised Eric didn't follow him with that GC Sig off the side there. Oh, that's a really bad spot for Puzzles. It gets his dodge caught, but they don't actually follow up off it. This is the DI-able combo. Yeah, they N-light it twice, so he could have DI'd that whole thing. but that's still some really big damage to build up. They're going to chase him to the top,
Honestly.
not quite finding it. But that is so much damage. They're swinging him off the side of the stage, and Eric can't do anything
With the
for him
recovery,
right here.
gets just back.
Yeah, Puzzles hasn't had a weapon for
Alright, tax
too
evasion
long.
has
He's
been
really
launched.
struggling. But
So
he
is
gets that
Laz.
stare. Axe there
Now
from
that
both
brings them
members
onto
of
the same
blue team.
stock.
We'll take out either of
But
them.
hardly at the same spot. Puzzles is sitting here, one solid hit from being on his last stock. And with a pair of Brins, that's not somewhere you want to be. Just like that. Now, Eric's
Yeah,
looking
a
like
lot
he's
of-
going to be not too far off following him.
Puzzles on his last stock here. You know, it's really bad news for the blue team. He's actually going to add a lot of damage to Eric right there, getting comboed by tax evasion and puzzles at the same time. But this is really not looking good for the blue team. There's a lot of team damage,
yeah.
a lot of just like straight hits that
Both
they're
on
getting
their last
caught by.
stock. Puzzles is super deep in it. Tax evasion is on his last stock now, so that gives him that slight bit of breathing room. But is
Yeah,
it really
Puzzles
enough
is-
to count?
Puzzles has been dying early, but he's also finding these kills where it counts. So that could be enough to hold it in. Gets his dodge caught there, but not punished again. That recovery is just barely not going to do it, but that one will. Nowhere to go against the double helicopter. And Eric is going to be in this 1v2 on the Bryn versus the other two Bryns.
1v2 versus a pair of Brins is a pain normally, let alone a pair of Brins as good as this. Case in point, Eric dying.
Yeah, and that was beautiful coverage from tax evasion there. Or,
Yeah,
or from both
100%.
members of the red team there, you know. Baiting with one and the other one covering. Gave Eric no window to get through. And I think we saw them swap. Yeah, there's going to be another Bryn for the blue team coming out. I can't quite see who that is. I think it's Puzzle swapping to the Bryn. He's not on the Barraza anymore. Feels like he's not getting enough done with the blasters. He's going to be looking for something with the spear.
So we got a pair of Brins, another Bryn, and oh, it's an Azoth now. We've seen that bow come out. We were just talking about this before. Now let's see if they're going to go axe or bow. Honestly, either way, I can see some real good team combos with the Bryn. Both scythe and... not scythe. Spear and axe.
And
Bryn,
Azoth
very
is
well known
something
side
great to
character.
see. Yeah, Bryn is quite a demon with the scythe. But Azoth with
obviously,
his
yeah.
bow and his axe. You know, he's still got the axe, but that bow, I was talking about wanting to see more of that earlier. I think bow is awesome to watch, especially in 2v2. You know, it's very unique compared to the other weapons.
Well, it's very much a
But
controlling
going in this
weapon.
match,
Oh, another
Yeah, it's
match
very
on
controlling.
Apocalypse.
We're sticking with Apocalypse. You'll love
Yeah,
to see it. You know,
and that's
the
my eyes
ceiling's going to
deceiving.
make it really hard to die off the top. The sides are a bit easier to die with all these axes on the board. But that
Especially with
top
those real
platform,
short sides.
yeah, these real short sides makes edge guarding pretty easy compared to some other maps.
Especially sitting out here with both a spear and an axe. Both real good for just edge guarding. Spear's obviously
And this
got just its good old helicopter move. Laz is taking some heavy damage right off the bat.
Yeah, Puzzles is finding a lot of hits with his axe, but so is Eric. The swap to the Azoth, maybe it just changed how he's feeling about the game, but it's put him on a whole different level right now. He's finding that kill on
Yeah.
Laz already 35 seconds into the game. Red team is at a deficit.
Tax
Blue
evasion
team is
just barely
looking for these kills
misses getting
everywhere
hit.
right now.
Alright, Puzzles has followed Laz's solid example there.
Wow, that was a wild option from tax evasion. I kind of like it, but he's going to fall to his death there. Didn't realize that he didn't touch, didn't get his recovery back, so he is going to fall to his death. Blue team, they have the lead right now, but Eric's at a lot of damage.
Well, yeah. And right as we start
And
talking
there we
about it,
go.
Eric dies.
Yeah,
Now,
Castle's
Laz
curse,
is
as always.
pretty deep into the orange, along with Puzzles. Tax evasion is sitting there pretty solid at the early. But Laz could die here, especially with Good old helicopter.
Yeah, there's so many helicopters coming around everywhere. Everybody wants to get some of that, whether it's spear nair, spear recovery. You can hear a lot of them going off. That end light into the end
what a
sig team combo.
Gorgeous
is gonna
team
catch.
combo there.
They're gonna drop the second one. Laz is gonna SD. That's really bad. Sorry, that's really bad for the red team. They had such a nice lead, but so much of that is gone. Laz and Tax Evasion have both had an SD each.
Alright, Tax Evasion's been put on his last stock by Eric's Azoth here. Perhaps Azoth just was the pick he needed.
Yeah, it could
Like,
be.
honestly, it's
doing
looking like
great
that.
this
It's
game.
just turning around. He's been sitting mostly
pace
on that
has
axe,
slowed down.
but the bow's been doing real good work for him. Alright, Laz gets the Sare.
Found the kill on Eric. They're looking for the kill on Puzzles here. Puzzle's going to try and turn it around. It's going to get helicoptered out of the way. Oh, that's another weird speed down light. Okay, I'm sure of it that time. I definitely saw that one. That was real weird. Puzzles is going to find the N-Sig on Tax Evasion, going to catch him jumping. And
Honestly,
now Laz is going to be close to follow.
And the good old spear side air does it. Now, I believe that was their first win, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It is now 2-1 in favor of Laz and Tax Evasion. Puzzles and Eric are finally on the board. Looks like looks like the Azoth and the Bryn pick have done the turnaround for them. Let's see if they can keep the momentum going into the rest of this match.
Yeah, let's hope this turns into another 5-game match. As we can see in chat here, Azoth 100% is looking like it is the key. Azoth is doing work for him, it seems. It's kind of insane.
Going back to Apocalypse. It seems like this is the map for the set. You know, we've had mostly Mammoth, but now this one's just all about the Apocalypse. I guess both teams.
Well,
are
I mean,
enjoying
kind
it.
of
No
fits
one
with the
wants to
theme of
damage.
Azoth. You know, good old Skeleton
Yeah.
Boy, Apocalypse, yeah. Seems to fit in the theme. Alright,
the damage is going to be
both of them
starting to
immediately
ramp
got that
up.
axe.
It's double spear versus double axe right now. Blue team is finding a lot of damage on the red team. But
Notice a lot of
Tax
combo
answering,
interrupts
Puzzle's
here.
going to save him. Yeah, there's not much team damage. Sorry, not much team combos you can find right now because everybody's getting the interrupts, making sure their teammates are staying nice and safe. And so there's a
Honestly,
lot less real
it's just
early
good to
kills
see.
than we were seeing earlier today.
Speaking of early kills, there goes Tax Evasion. And
there
Laz
goes
follows
Laz.
him. Now, this is looking pretty good for the blue team. Let's see if they can keep that immediate lead. Puzzle seems to forget who his teammate is, but it's fine. He got that damage on Tax Evasion. Alright,
Yeah,
weapon
that's
throw
gonna be
kills
Puzzle's
Puzzle's
down
death.
there. Very hard to get through that labyrinth of weapon throws just there. But Puzzles is going to be
Now,
going. Eric's going to be
Was
going.
that a weapon throw or was that the
evens
helicopter
up.
that killed Eric there?
Eric, I'm not too sure. I forget which one killed Eric, but I know Puzzles was like 15 weapon throws he had to make it through. You know, I don't blame him for dying there.
Yeah. I'm very surprised they didn't kill there. I wonder what sort of magics he did there. Speaking of death, there goes Tax Evasion.
Yeah, that bow side sig paying off. He's looking for the down sig now. Pretty much the same thing, just on a different weapon. But there is so much damage being built on this red team. Blue team is in a fantastic spot right here.
Oh, 100%. They've got a full stock ahead. Laz is almost following with that second stock. Tax is pretty... is about, what, quarter of the way through his, last stock. This is looking pretty good for the blue team. Let's just hope Puzzles can keep
Really nice
himself
from
dying.
Eric there. He just jumped off stage and then waited to get a nair to make sure his teammate could make it back safely. Laz is going to get a double knockout. I think that was a Sair and then a sidelight Sair to take out
That
both
was.
members of the blue team. And that's going to even up the stocks. Tax Evasion, as long as he survives here, red team, you know, this is very doable.
Oh, 100%. I don't know what Eric was thinking there. I'm pretty sure blue is not red.
Wow, that was a real nice team combo though. Puzzle got to be careful with his dodges. That ground pound might do it. One more hit. Tax evasions, he's going to go for it. He's not going to be able to find it, but both teams right there are breathing a sigh of relief. That could have ended so bad for either one. But Puzzles and tax evasion both mirroring the damage that they have. It's so damaged, not able to find the follow-up. Tax evasion gets his weapon. That end light is definitely going to kill. Now Eric is in the 1v2 on this Azoth against the double Bryn with 2 axes in hand.
Honestly, this isn't that bad. They're both one solid hit from death, and Azoth 6 all cover a pretty good area. Just like that, it's turned into a 1v1.
Yeah,
Now,
that's going
bow
to be tax
versus
evasion
axe
gone.
is not that bad. Unarmed versus axe, less so.
Oh, wow. Eric just like slipped through there. He's going to be able to find that axe there, dodging
Eric secures
the
the
red teams
2v1.
there. Yeah, another 1v2 we see today. That's I think the third 1v2 win that
At
we've seen
least.
today. And what do you know?
They're sticking with
Another
the
game
picks.
5.
Yeah, honestly, I'm loving it. I'm loving just watching all these 5-game matches. Lets me talk for longer, lets us watch a lot more epic games. Now, did you see what map they chose here?
I did not. I'm not very good at seeing what maps they pick, but I do
Yeah,
see
neither
that we're
did
on
I.
the same characters.
Yeah, they've stayed with the same thing. And it's Apocalypse again. Everyone seems to be liking Apocalypse.
Yeah, I guess this set, just both teams just are big fans of this map. I mean, can't blame them. Both the games have been really close, so I don't think the map really plays a part. You know, it could be good in these situations to see some experimentation. You know, there are what 7 other maps that they could try, but at the end of the day, the map isn't really what's getting them these wins or these losses.
Well, no, it seems to be Eric's lovely axe gameplay here. Now, Laz and Tax Evasion are almost dead. Never mind for Tax Evasion, as he is dead. Dodges
Red
the
team's
axe
gonna lose the
recovery.
first stock real fast. So many helicopters coming out from Laz. Isn't able to find many of them, but Puzzles is going to hunt him down with that axe here, take him
That
out
was the end of
fairly
Laz's
early.
helicopters.
Yeah, the helicopters got shut down, and Puzzles is finding so much damage here on the red team.
Oh, yeah. Now, Eric's almost killed his teammate again. He seems to be pretty good doing that this game. Well, this match, in fact. But honestly, if they're still winning, that really says something about their teamwork.
Red team's really been struggling in this game. This is such a big lead for the blue. Eric
Oh,
does
yeah,
lose
they've
his
got-
first stock there, and Puzzles
They've
loses
still got
his
most
first
of the stock
there,
lead
but
here.
yeah, there's still only one good hit for both members of the red team. This is definitely winnable. Unarmed recovery is barely not going to kill him. That could have been so bad for the red team with that hit.
Honestly, that would have been devastating. Now, Laz just saved Puzzles from getting attacked too much by Eric. Not sure about that one, but, you know.
You know, whatever works, works. They have a huge lead right now. So, blue team, they can kind of do whatever right now. But 3 axes on the board that Bryn Ensik is going to catch. Eric is sticking with this bow, didn't want to pick up the axe that he had just there. While Puzzles is unarmed, needs to find a weapon as soon as he can. That weapon throw should be able to do it. One more hit. Tax evasion goes for GC's side sig on the edge. Interesting
no.
option, but Puzzles actually ends up SDing anyway. And now the stocks are even, but this is pretty much the same as last game.
I'd hardly call this even. Tax Evasion may as well be dead. But, as we're seeing with Bryn, does not seem to care. Puzzles is very soon following him. Laz and Tax Evasion are both real low. Eric's sitting here in a comfortable yellow.
Needs to be careful where he's swinging though. He's hit Puzzles with 2 big hits already. One more of those could be doing it and putting himself in a 1v2. But that sidelight into the double Sare is going to be taking it out. Puzzles and Eric are going to be reverse sweeping Laz and Tax Evasion for the 3-2 to make it into the losers semifinals.
Well, yeah, clearly that Azoth was the right pick. I don't know what he was thinking. He should have just started with it. Looking like that's just what he needed.
Yeah, the Eric, sorry, not the Eric, the Azot had so much success. That was definitely the game changer it looked like. But that was a fantastic match to go by. And another game 5 for tonight. We've only had one 3-0. So this has been a fantastic night for the first tournament of the year.
Pretty sure all the rest have been 5 games, haven't they?
Yep, yeah, it's only Reaper and Vortex versus Puzzles and Eric that has been a 3-0. Everything else has been game 5.
Yeah. Alright. And it's looking like that's going to be the end of us.
Yeah, we are coming up to the winners finals and the losers semifinals, which will be done by some different casters who will be carrying on and doing a fantastic job. I'll let you finish what you were saying.
Yeah, so let's just hope the semifinals are going to be anywhere near as interesting as the start of this stream. With all luck, hopefully you remember us as being better.
Yeah, and I'm sure in terms of the gameplay, it's going to be fantastic as well. But until then, I am Kyler Alice. It has been a fantastic pleasure casting for you guys tonight, and I have been joined by the lovely gentleman by my side.
Oh, me, Kickball. Yeah, have a great day.
She found a way into my heart. Oh, oh, she don't make art, no, she make art. And I need a way to treat it, cause I keep getting high off of her. Off of her. I know that you'd be bad from the minute I saw you. But somehow I keep running. I've got you hanging on my words. Taste so sweet even when they hurt. You wanna feel, wanna fall in love, wanna give it all up, but you don't want to lose your control. Are we playing this game? Oh, are we playing this game? Are you too afraid, or are you giving in? Let the games begin, 'cause I play to win. I playing this game. 'Cause I play to win. Don't want to lose Cause I play to win. You fear that love is hard to find. Not in your heart, but in your mind. Are we playing this game? Oh, are we playing this game? Are you too afraid, or are you giving in? Let the games begin, 'cause I play to win. I playing this game. I play to win.
Welcome back, everyone. We're sitting here in losers semifinals, and we're about to watch GTG and Tiger go against Puzzles Eric. It's been a pretty long and hard-fought tournament. I've been monitoring the tournament this entire time, and I mean, I've watched Awesome and Doggo come all the way through the bracket, and I've also done the same with Puzzles and Eric, and I know that these players have been fighting hard, but we need to see right now. Sorry, wait, what? Are we not doing loser semi?
Looks like we're going to be going to winners finals first. We're going to be doing
winners
Reaper and
finals.
Vortex versus
Okay.
Himwe and
Okay,
Simon.
fine. Joust, would you like to do it then?
Yeah, sure. So we've got Reaper and Vortex versus Himwe and Sire. Reaper and Vortex, world champions. You can see it in the title. Well, you can't see it, but I can. Himwe and Sire definitely earned their spot here, just going straight through the bracket, taking out Tiger and GTG earlier today. We've seen that. So I'm interested to see how this set is going to go, because I'd say that these are the two best teams in the bracket right now. What do you think?
I mean, definitely. We have Vortex and Reaper about 2 months ago making history, taking a BCX. Credit to their name. Yeah, I mean, this is probably the number 1 twos team in Southeast Asia right now. Himwe and Sire, definitely not that far behind. I believe they came second in the World Championship. So, yeah, I have no idea how much these teams have been grinding. It is winter break right now, but from what I have seen, I've definitely seen Sire on the grind, but I'm not so sure about Vortex or Reaper.
Yeah, no, I've not been able to pay too much attention to the SEA scene, but from what I've seen today, at least, it is going to be a really exciting it's going to be a really exciting top 4. It looks like, because all of these teams, I think, are honestly really, really close. And yeah, no, I'm just excited to get right into it. So we've already got in the lobby, Bodvar and Thor, very standard pick on the blue team. I don't think you can fault that. You've got sword, you've got orb, you've got double hammer. That's like everything you ever need.
Definitely strong weapons in the meta here. We have seen this pick from Vortex, the Wushang. It's a very recent pick. I haven't actually seen him use this much before, but I'm really excited to see his spear again, because the last time he used his spear was the last time he won the tournament, which is when he made history, beating Tiger in the Summer Championship.
Yeah.
Actually, I think that was on Vol, but he did use spear on Nash.
It was. I think he did play spear at some point. And yeah, Reaper on the Barraza, an extremely good pick for 2v2. High defense, you have axe, you have guns, great 2v2 weapons. It's all you could ever want for 2v2. Going into Mammoth Fortress, a staple, it seems, for today. And we're going to be going right into it.
We're going right into it. Alright.
So,
okay, both teams
already,
now have a weapon. Not much going on right here. Kind of looking for some momentum to start building up, but both teams are in off-stage situations. This could be huge.
Yeah, we
have a hammer on the edge.
2 edge guns going on. It looks like... I'm just watching 2 vertical battles right now. It looks like Vortex just won his.
Yeah, I have to chameleon my eyes right now. I gotta look at both sides of the screen, because there's just action happening all around. But it looks like Himwe did fall first, and Sire is not that far behind. That recovery almost taking up. Holy crap, Reaper! Securing 45 seconds in. This is 80 damage.
Reaper chased early into the bottom of the stage. They're almost dying, but Brawl managed to make it back up, and now the red team has a big lead off of those 2 gimps that they got. As I say that,
but
the side 6 is killing an orange.
Take him out so early. I mean, he did have that exhibition. That soft platform did give them that advantage, but that was great. And there we go. Reaper's finally gonna fall. Himwe, one good hit away from death. Sire on 80 damage, but that's really, like, it's not that bad considering he's on Thor. But any more hits from this barrage, and that's definitely gonna take him to death.
Yeah, this is just going so quick right now. There's so much damage being put out. We're only a minute 30 and Himwe's on his last stop. Sire looks like he's about to follow that Thor defense, keeping alive right now. Vortex. Okay, well that was an interesting end time. But Vortex has been playing really, really risky. He's just been slide charging Sigs all over the place, and it's just been working so far.
Yeah, well, if we take a look at the bracket, so far Vortex and Reaper has been rolling their way through the bracket, and this is really the first team that they're gonna actually struggle against in terms of
Have
PR.
they 3-0'd their way here?
Yeah, they've 3-0'd their entire way here. In fact, they played a best of 3 and they lost 1 game to Keith, the Poo Poo, and LaPlum, which was supposed to be a DQ.
Okay.
But yeah, they've basically taken every single match, every single game on their way here. So I can understand if Vortex is just a little bit sleepy.
Yeah, I mean, like, again, you've seen him there. He was just going full ground pound all the way off the side, and he seems to just have no fear because he has not been punished for any of it. Because, you know, he's maybe
he's just gonna not
fear
have a
into the
weapon,
enemy.
though.
Just
Taking some hits from Vortex. Okay.
You know,
The stocks are
for as bad as
evening
this
out.
started, this is a really, really good game right now. Both players, both teams have a player in red, and then you've got that high defense character holding it down for each team. It's just going to be about who dies first, whether it's Vortex or Himwe.
Oh, that side lightsaber was almost it. Okay, but both.
Yeah, this is
I mean,
going down
even
to
if
the
someone
wire
gets knocked out here, it's not going to take that much to knock the other person out. So it's really who goes down here first who's going to decide the winner of this match.
Oh, Vortex missing the Sig. I think he tried to go for a side Sig there or something as a follow-up. Every player now so close to death. Google Chrome has decided it wants to open tabs I cannot see back. Oh, the weapons are saving Reaper.
Okay.
And
Is that recovery going to KO?
That's 2
Vortex
kills.
falls and it's a 1v1 against Reaper takes it.
That was short-lived. Reaper immediately sealing that one. And well, that's game 1. That was so quick and hectic, but a game is a game, and that'll be Vortex and Reaper going up 1-0 in this winners finals.
Yeah, the
What do you
first
think? Do you think they're
game
gonna get
of
make a
winners
count?
finals.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I can see that Sire's definitely thinking about it. We do know that perhaps Thor is not his. Yeah, there we go. That's the Bodvar I was looking for. But Thor is perhaps not his main pick across 1s and 2s. And honestly, if I had the choice between Bodvar or Thor, I mean, sure, that little defense is nice, but overall, you have Bodvar, a perfect character, the set fixer-upper. Whenever you're down on the set, whenever you're feeling like you need to make a change, Bodvar is a pick that always comes out, that always makes things better. It's like slapping a band-aid on a gaping wound.
It's
But it
like
works.
the flex tape. It's like the flex tape
Yeah, it's
thing
like
where you
flex
just
tape.
slapped it on there. That's just Bodvar on any set. Slap the Bodvar on there. There we go. Even it right back up. So we're going to be going straight back to
But-
Battle Fortress and see if this double Bodvar will fare any better.
But who knows, because Vortex does have Spear, and Spear into Axe and Guns is a notoriously, great team combo setup in 2s.
Yeah, it really is. And we're seeing here already there's some big team combos coming out right off the start. And Vortex taking Sire off stage. I think that's going to be it. Reaper coming back in, trying to clear that up. Now, red team has quite a hefty lead over the blue team. Himwee's gonna fall. Great team combo to get the kill there.
Fire's down. Here we go. Team combo, but Reaper slips up. Let's start it again. Okay, Sire stops the team combo, saves his teammate, but Himwee's still pretty damaged.
Another
Looking at
one.
8 damage. A side sig from Reaper's gonna KO right here on Himwee. But it looks like Vortex is gonna fall first.
So many combos in that short amount of time, and before Vortex fell, putting Himwee already in the red.
Oh!
No, Reaper.
Himwee nabbing that recovery from Reaper.
Like, Reaper's been so consistent hitting all of these combo starters, and Vortex has just had so much time to just pick and choose which ones he wants to follow up.
Okay, but
Still
Himwee
alive
looks like he's
after that.
entering beast mode, just getting these D-lights. Unfortunately, he dies.
Yeah,
And it's
gonna
not
be
looking
dead.
pretty for
Vortex.
Team Blue because they're going to be on their last stocks.
Yeah, Reaper only
Sire's
just losing
slightly
his now.
behind. Yeah, I mean,
Vortex.
yeah, we all know in the Southeast Asia region that Reaper is the extension master. This person, Reaper just lasts forever. He can maximize his damage, he knows how to hold stock, and he knows when to die.
Yeah, he just chooses, nope, I will not be dying now. It's time for you to take all of the damage, and, well, here we are. Although, he might be dead off of that. No? What is going on
Okay,
down
but
there?
Vortex is gonna
Vortex
fall.
died.
Reaper's gonna fall.
The weapons!
Oh no, Sire gypped
Sire's
himself.
gonna fall. Oh, that was
And
shaping
Vortex
such
sits
a
down
good
in his
edge
throne because he
guard.
knows how easy this is gonna be.
Yeah. That was looking so promising for the blue team.
Himwe sliding up a little, and Vortex was ready for it, charging up that side sim.
Yeah. The entire ending of that game was just hectic as bleh, words that I cannot say. But yeah, like Saya just taking both red team players off the bottom of the stage there, and then dying himself. It would have been such a good play if he had managed to live there, but unfortunately he gets taken out, and then Himwe just dies in the 2v1 because you do.
Both teams were definitely playing crazy there, but maybe the blue team needs to dial it down a notch because they're dying a little bit too fast. On top of that, though, we do have a double character swap coming out from the blue team. We're going to find both Himwe and Sire swapping onto Teros, because if you thought Bodvar was a set fixer-upper, if you thought Bodvar was a band-aid, Teros is like hand-wrapped or something.
The ambulance.
It's like Flex.
This is the whole ambulance.
It's surgical
Bodvar's
glue.
the band-aid, Terra's is the whole ambulance. This is like, you just said it
The
in
hospital.
Minotaur, but not one, two. Taros is the great, he's the great divider, the great equalizer, whatever you can think of. That's Taros.
I mean, he hits hard, but his sigs aren't that fast, and you do need to have time to in order to send them out. Then again, side sig is quite fast, but it looks like they're taking way too much damage now because Vortex is just happy to go off stage and finish him off. Doesn't even need to because he can just mind game Himwe.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
We
Big
saw
dip.
earlier just blue team that you said those Terror Sigs were powerful. They were using it against each other. That's not how you want to be using them, and then that just leads to both blue team members falling, and it's Saya already in kill percent. Like Reaper's not hardly even damaged.
Yeah, Reaper's the extension master, and Sire goes in with that ground pound. Maybe not the best option. Sire scoops Reaper off the bottom, might be looking to get an edge card here. Unfortunately, it's that Sire, and he's gonna get sent to the other side.
I love the sound effects from the Chun-Li Sigs. Vortex has been so consistent with hitting them and having like a full display of them. It's hit like so many side sigs just trying to combo with Reaper. Oh, there you go, another one. So,
Yeah, definitely BMG. This is, in my
stock
opinion, their best crossover.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, Sire just
looking for a double kill.
Sire scoops them off, and now Vortex is gonna find himself on last stock, and it's pretty even against the blue teams, except Reaper's gonna find himself on 2 stocks.
Yeah, no, blue team has a chance here. If they can get Vortex out of the game, I think they can do this 2v1. They are exceptionally good at 2v1ing. I think all of the teams in this region are just really, really good at winning that 2v1 as the 2. But it's all about whether
I don't
Vortex
know though.
dies first,
You're
or whether
fighting.
someone on the blue team does.
You're fighting Vortex. You're fighting Reaper, and this is a different breed of 2s players.
Yeah. Reaper is extremely slippery when he gets in that 1v2. Another DC. Yeah.
He's hitting his teammate, but
swinging.
okay, Sire's out. Himwe's looking to go. What the heck? Sure. Did you see that? So Reaper, what he did there is he trapped Himwe in stun. Vortex immediately recognized the situation. D-Light recovery because he knew it was gonna KO.
Yeah, that was just the perfect ending. Vortex hitting that side sig, Reaper immediately pressuring, and Vortex just mopping that up. And that's going to be game 2. That felt even more dominant. No, not game 2, game 3, right?
That's game 3. Vortex and
Yeah,
Reaper
that's game
have
3.
once again swept their way through this tournament, and they're making a they're making a great start to the New Year's.
Yeah, that was a statement right there. It's like the team that beat Tiger and GTG, they won game 5. Vortex just swept them. Like they're going straight to Grands, and
Hey,
they must be feeling good on
don't
that
give
one.
all the credit to Vortex because Reaper was the one that was holding the stocks, holding the extensions. As much as
Absolutely.
Vortex is the pop-off player, Reaper is the anchor of the team. He is the gasoline that makes the engine work.
Well, that's fitting for a Barraza player, but yeah, there's so many team combo setups that I just see Reaper hitting N-Light after N-Light, and just it is gonna lead up to so much damage if he can just keep hitting these, and if blue team isn't gonna punish him, then they're just gonna lose, because how can you trade when every hit your opponent gets is turned into 3 or 4? And you just can't.
Yes, but now moving on, we're gonna have to see who fights it out to fight Himwe Sire, who's in losers finals, because we're currently in losers semis. As I was saying earlier, we have Tiger and GTG versus Puzzles and Eric. Eric coming back from the European region, probably pick some things up there, but let's see if it's enough to deal with the fangs of the Tiger and the spirit that is GTG.
Yeah. Tiger locking in a Yumiko. I've seen this a while ago. I'm surprised to see him bringing it back out now. Eric and Puzzles on the pick that they were on earlier. Raza and Jala. I'm surprised to see Eric on Jala. I'd have thought he'd just stuck with Bryn, but maybe he's trying something
Yeah,
out.
he definitely cornered his reputation in Southeast Asia as the Bryn main. Level 100, probably 1,200 hours on Bryn, tons of experience. I don't think there's anyone that really matches him in one-trickingness when it comes to Bryn. But, you know, sometimes you gotta try different ventures, because the same thing gets old after a while.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to mix it up, and I guess that's what Tiger's running here. He sees the double axe, he doesn't want to repeat. He's locking in the Yumiko, taking that hammer from the Terrors he was playing and the bow from the Koji, so we're gonna see if he can make it work.
I mean, hopefully it does, because I'm not quite sure about bow and 2v2s. If I had to choose a bow
I do
character,
quite
I'd
like
definitely
it.
pick Azoth.
Yeah, I think Azoth or Koji definitely are the superior
Yeah.
bow characters, but I do think Yumiko has a place there from playing it myself, and, well, surprise surprise, Mammoth is left on the board. I wonder where we're gonna go.
I mean, yeah, there we go.
Oh, there
There's
we
the
go.
Mammoth Fortress pick.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, with this Jala, with this Barraza, with this Yumiko, I'm expecting to see really early knockouts, plus the soft platform on the side just for extra distance. So I expect this game to go
I
pretty
mean-
fast, but who knows?
high force SIGs all around. Jala, Barraza both are. Even Yumiko has some notoriously high force SIGs, and we're just going to be seeing stocks flying. We're seeing a great end SIG from Puzzles there, already sending GTG into the sky, but you can see Eric as well, almost in the red already.
Yeah, but
Warbo
I mean,
side SIG out the middle there.
Eric has been taking a little bit too much damage. He has to realize that he is on this Jala pick. He's gonna have a lot less damage than the characters on the screen right now. And he has to watch for this stock because he isn't playing Bryn. As much as he can KO early, he doesn't have that stock tank ability.
Yeah, no, he will die so quickly, and there you go, he's off the side.
Yeah, there we go. He's
Jala
off.
just
He's
taking
off the map
so
for
much
now.
damage.
Getting to respawn.
Nice weapon
Puzzles
toss.
is gonna have to get a KO here if he really wants to even this up. Finds himself on the side of the stage. Weapon toss sends GTG off. Tiger seems to be holding his own on the other side. And here we go. Team combo.
No, he's in a team
Nice.
combo. Yeah, look how much damage Eric's taken. He's already in kill percent.
Yeah. Okay,
Oh,
that
no, he
recovery.
can die here if Tiger gets
Almost
this.
kill. Ooh,
Yeah.
gimping Eric.
Eric down his last stock. Meanwhile, Tiger and GTG still on their first, and they're just continuing to rack up so much damage.
You know, I wasn't sure about this bow pick, but it definitely does seem to be working out.
Tiger's
Okay,
still
GTG's off.
alive off that GTG. Unlucky, but
Okay, Dare
Tiger.
KOs. But Eric's gonna be on 4 defense on his last stock against probably one of the highest force moves, or decently high force moves in the game.
yeah, you do not want to be there. A couple more hits and GTG could be fishing for that hammer D-Sig, and then it will be all over for him. Puzzle's not
I mean,
doing
if
too
there's
well either.
yeah,
Oh,
there's
nice team
if there's
combo
any
and
time
Lance
to pull out the
decided.
EU tech for Eric, it would be now. But unfortunately, he's off stage and he gets gimped. Okay.
They're just throwing
I mean,
out the taunts
this
they
is gonna
know
be
that
tricky
they've
for
got such a
Puzzles, and
huge
honestly,
lead.
this is a tough situation.
Yeah.
I
mean,
one
what do you
there,
do?
two there.
You've got the beast of the Tiger, and you've got GCG who performed so incredibly well today. Feel that recovery, ground pound into the down air. I think this is all over. No, never mind.
Puzzles is taking a little bit too much damage. But maybe if we can
think
get
the
Tiger
red
and
team knows.
GTG to just start fighting each other, then he might have something. Oh, that recovery was risky,
That was a
and
good
that
sequence
is not gonna knock
there.
out.
I mean, that's exactly what
I
you
think he
said.
had a
You
decent
start fighting
there.
each other. There you go.
Yeah, but it won't be enough. Because they're just hunting, they're just literally fighting for this KO. They want it so bad, and they have another stock.
Yeah, no, this is. I think this is all over. I think they all know it.
Okay,
Yeah.
Puzzles?
Well, Puzzles gets a nice side out end instead. Ah.
Okay.
Tiger did
Eric doing
735
210
damage. Tiger
And
did
conversely, Eric
730.
did 210. Eric did 210.
Oh, no. That's not what you want.
I think-
So you can see here.
I think, Eric, it's time to play Bryn. I mean, you've tried hard, you've tried experimenting, but you gotta go back to Bryn because, honestly... okay, I guess he's playing
Nah,
Jala.
he's sticking on it. Nah, but
Maybe there's
you
some
can see-
adaptations
you
to be
see,
made, but...
uh,
Maybe there's some adaptations to be made,
those two
but
low
all
defense
around,
legends.
Bryn is just a better character in twos.
Yeah, but you can see the low defense legends. One of them worked out really well. Tiger there getting 6 KOs, the ace, and 700 damage. Meanwhile, Eric just kind of falling behind the rest of the pack there. So no legend swaps, surprisingly. But they have banned Mammoth Fortress. I think they want something with a few more platforms. Maybe they want to get those Axe N-Sigs on both of their legends, or those like blasters juggles. And I think that could be what they need to bring this back.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Yeah, I mean, Tiger does have the luxury of playing bow, and therefore he gets to hang a little bit farther back, take a little bit less damage because he does have that extra range. But then again, that's all more of the reason for Puzzles and Eric to be on Tiger right now. Maybe probably focusing Tiger a little bit. Doesn't matter. Tiger gips himself. What?
You cannot be
no.
You cannot be SDing like that until he did not chase dodge up from that side sig and it just sent him straight down off the bomb. Used all of his options.
That's a 20-second suicide, and Puzzles is gimped at 30 seconds. Okay, the stocks are going
GGG.
fast, and it's not because of the high force.
Yeah, no, GTG just saying, "Oh, Tiger, you died. I got you. Hang on, let me just take out the other guy. Hold up." And then we're already seeing here Tiger taking a little bit of damage, but Red Team's still with a stock lead due to just GTG's tankiness. Still gonna be living. Never mind. So now it's just
Tiger's
up to
sitting
Tiger.
on yeah. But Tiger's sitting pretty damaged right now. I mean, one good hit from a Jala, even one good hit from an Axe move on Puzzles is going to definitely KO here. He does have 4 defense. He's going to be sending a little bit farther from these moves. And it's up to Puzzles to find the hit right now because he's getting bowed off stage.
Yeah, no, even though Tiger's in red, he's playing so well on this bow. It's always a treat watching Tiger's bow. It's so surgical, it's so clean. And you can see here, they just completely brought the lead back. GTG about to get another D-Light combo with the double knockout. Tiger's playing so well to extend his stock there, just to let GTG wail on either of the blue team members. Has him
Okay,
on
but Puzzles
stage, is that
gotta
it?
be careful to not get kicked here, but GTG's just too insane. Oh no, Eric tries to save. Eric gets kicked. What the heck? This is madness. GTG is insane.
I would shout.
GTG just took
but it would make
everything away from them.
everyone- GTG getting a perfect start off stage onto Puzzles, and then as soon as Eric comes down to help, he's like just turns around. You are dead, my friend. Taking him off the bottom, stuffing his recovery, and just beating him down when he had no options. That was brutal. What do you think the blue team can do here?
I think the blue team needs to swap to Bryn, but it looks like that's not gonna happen. Or they need a Bolivar, they need a Terros, they need something to slap a band-aid on the situation. Because this
need a third player, is what you're saying?
this Jala Braza thing is not working out. Because the destruction coming out from GTG and the weaving coming out from Tiger is making them run circles.
Yeah, well... that is just... ridiculous. Now, I don't even have words for that last game. GTG already trying to do it again! With the sword. And then Tiger just a solid... I mean, sorry, I take all of that back. Eric is playing so well. He's like been hit
Yeah,
once.
surprisingly, in a turn of events, Eric has probably taken 3 hits, whereas
So do it
Puzzles
again.
is actually far behind, and he gets to knock it out. GTG. It looks like they've started to make the adaptations they need. Yeah, and hopefully, because Tiger's hitting pretty damage right now, so hopefully they can find the KO on Tiger, because that would be great for the blue team.
Yeah, no.
Puzzles is gonna fall,
new.
and Eric is actually pretty healthy. Team combo almost getting started there. Eric has to not spend time on the side of the stage because that's where he's gotten punished so hard by GTG.
Yeah, this is just a new blue team right now with a whole stock lead. Granted, it's on Jala, but every hit Eric gets hurts so much for the red team as they near their final stocks now. I mean, maybe it wasn't the Brin that they needed. Maybe they just need to
Okay,
wait.
but Eric gets.
Oh, no, Tiger.
Oh no. Okay, Puzzles needs to hold his stock here because if he loses his stock here, this is a flip of the situation. Tiger gets gimped. All they need to do now is take out GTG and stop any extension he has.
Yeah,
'Cause he's
they
almost
just
dead.
need to get GTG.
And it looks like Tiger's doing the job for the blue team. Okay, GTG's
goes.
out. Tiger's next. Looking to get something started.
Good team.
Good
combo.
damage, but that's not enough to KO. No,
This is
Eric!
Really. Oh,
Okay.
no, Eric.
That was unfortunate, but
Oh.
Puzzles needs to get a kill here. Tiger's gone. GGG's left a 1 stock in the 2v1, and Puzzles has 2. Yeah, Puzzles has 1. Eric needs to hold a stock right now, not take too much damage, not get gimped while Puzzles comes back.
What is going on right now? So many stocks are just being lost left, right, and center. But we've ended up with a last stock situation, but Tiger is not in the picture right now. GTG is looking to depart shortly.
Okay,
There it goes.
the Axair is gonna KO, and I mean, we're gonna have blue team winning the first game in the set. They're gonna find themselves up 1-2, needing to reverse sweep this situation. And
That was...
I mean, if it were any other team, I would say definitely doable. But you're going the PR difference here is so like it's so divided that I really don't know if Puzzles and Eric can do it, because then again, Tiger and GTG have probably years of experience on these guys. They know the adaptations they need to make, and I mean, Puzzles and Eric have shown that they can make adaptations.
Yeah,
But can they adapt to Tiger and GTG adapting?
well, that's what we're going to find out now, but Puzzles and Eric definitely have the momentum right now, so this is going as well as they could possibly hope for it to go at this point in the set. All of these games have been so quick, just stocks disappearing in the blink of an eye. Like, you can see Eric already in the red, GTG nearing it.
And again, if Eric can find a KO here,
Just the first one we've seen today.
sorry,
Is this the first Crystal Temple we've seen today?
this.
Oh, no.
I wasn't casting earlier. I think this is the second.
Alright. I know, I've not
Okay, but
heard this music.
Those
I
teams are
forgot that
even.
they
Let's see if
updated
Puzzles
it.
can make it back. Okay,
Wow.
gonna need to KO Tiger here.
GTG's
Recovery
enough.
not enough.
Yeah. That was a great clear from Tiger, taking both blue team members so GTG could get back on stage. And stocks are even if Eric can just stop taking damage.
I
because
mean,
he is
stocks are a
falling
little bit
behind
less
now.
even now.
Yeah. Oh,
Another
no.
hit from this hammer is
Like
gonna
Sarah
send him to his
gone.
doom.
Quite a bit of damage being put onto GTG now. Going deep orange. There goes Puzzles. Oh, I don't
Alright.
know. Eric has to live. Okay.
Okay, Tiger's
Good
finally
stuff.
out. Let's see if they can get a team combo and potentially knock out GTG. Weapon toss!
Perfect.
Ooh, Eric going big, but maybe recovery was the better option there.
I think that was potentially
Okay.
the best option that they could have done there. Putting GTG into the red, it is completely even now. Oh, no.
But I think that recovery
There
would have
he goes.
KO'd, but then again, that's a mix-up.
Yeah. But either way, now Eric on his last stock, Puzzles looking to follow him. Eric just has to live here. He has to play so safe. Great D-Sig combo from Tiger. So much hammer.
Okay. GTG needs to fall, because if Eric takes more damage here, this is definitely looking unwinnable for blue team.
Yeah, this is what I saw
Eric's
like
almost
earlier
out.
today. GTG just has so much extension. Oh no, Eric!
Eric gets swept up by the Fox and taken out. Okay, team combo.
Tiger's Yumiko is something
Okay, a
else.
little bit of a misstep. Yeah, this Yumiko, I was uncertain in the beginning, but yeah, I'm really impressed because this has come together. And there we go. Tiger and GTG are moving on to losers finals.
Yeah, no, that I think I can describe that with the word masterful. They played so well together, just perfectly covering, team comboing, and just dismantling their opponents with all of these hammer hits. Just hearing thunk every half second from these players.
I mean, it's a breath of fresh air to see a double hammer team and an entire day in a quadruple axe tournament.
Yeah, we have seen a lot of axe today, so Tiger and GTG playing double hammer is very, very interesting at least. Honestly, not the hammer legends I would have expected. Well, not Modbar, but Yumiko. I'd have thought Tiger would have played like Teros or... You know what, that's fair. There's not many other hammer characters that you could play.
I think Tiger's found like a foothold on the Yumiko right now, and I think he wants to keep this momentum going. But we're gonna see if it's what he needs to actually take out Himwe and Sire, because they lost to these guys in winners round 1 of top 8, and they're gonna need to make a comeback. They did actually go to game 5. I believe it was actually quite close. It was down to the wire. But I mean, maybe Tiger has a breath of fresh air. Maybe GTG, he's been reading his notes because, once again, this is the same pick coming out from Himwe and Sire, but a different pick coming out from Tiger and GTG.
Yeah. I mean, you can see here Tiger and GTG ready to make this adaptation, playing the Yumiko that they've tried and tested that last set. Reaper now swapping onto the Taros. He's taking that axe on from when he was playing Bryn earlier. His Bryn worked so well, but now he's got that hammer. So, and on top of all of that, he's got 9 force ready to just completely remove Starks. So, I think this is the perfect legend swap that they've made. Now, can they just play it well?
Okay, but GCG's gonna fall extremely early. 20 seconds in, and Tiger's looking to follow his teammate. Okay, exciting show from the blue team. I mean, they're on double Thor. They got lots of time. They got lots of health to deal more damage in the 6-10. But I mean, Sire is gonna fall there, and Himwe's gonna fall too.
Nice round. Yeah, the red team evening it up pretty nicely after that, barely taking a few hits. I think they just need to stay away from that off stage. They've got double orb and double hammer. You don't want to fight that down there. Maybe get a cheeky ground pound with maybe a bow ground pound or two, but just stay on stage, play it, you can win. We've seen them do it time and time again. So,
we're seeing 4 hammers on the screen right now. Okay, Tiger swapped it up for the bow, GGG gets disarmed. Okay, GGG's almost... GGG falls, Tiger falls! Sire with the double knockout! I mean, okay, Sire.
I don't know what I'm hearing. I'm just hearing the hammer noises every that was just all hammer noises. Those entire stock were just hammer noises. And then at the end of it all,
Sire hopefully not looking to follow his teammate. Okay, and we almost took GTG right down to the bottom there. He just stopped it a little bit too early. Uh-oh, Sire.
It's down there.
Okay, Sire's out. Himwe's in a 1v1 situation. They need to get a combo going before Sire returns. Sire's back. That was a missed opportunity.
Yeah, and then you can see here 3 of the players now getting into the red, but Sire just staying pretty in white, and I don't know, they need to get something here if either team wants to win this, because the first stock to fall will shift the momentum so heavily. Oh no!
Okay, but it looks like the blue team's gonna get a double knockout, 1 for each person, and that was a great showing. Strong first match in the losers final.
That was so unfortunate. You can see at the end there, GCG, 3 players stacked on top of each other. He just runs in there, dash D-Light trying to hit something, and unfortunately, D-Light down as his teammate right off the top, and then getting all recovery himself, and that's going to be
now we're going to be looking at the legend swap from Tiger, going to the Azoth. This is a character that I recommended you play Bow on in 2v2s. I mean, he has these great sigs that set up the walls. He stops people from coming towards you. But conversely, I mean, making hazards on stage are also hazards for your teammate. So if you're not an experienced Azov
Yeah.
player, or your teammate isn't experienced with teaming with an Azov, then you're going to be doing a lot more damage to your teammate than you will to the enemies.
3, 2,
Yeah,
1,
absolutely. You
brawl.
need to be so careful when placing them, especially when your teammate is damaged, because as much as you can get a kill on the opponent, you can send your teammate right off the side as well. And you can see here, going to Shipwreck. I cannot remember seeing Shipwreck today. Shipwreck is, I think we've seen it once maybe.
Yeah, I think we saw it in Eric and Puzzles versus
Yeah,
Doggo Elsum, maybe?
Eric and Puzzles versus Laz, I think, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, Laz. No, Eric Puzzles versus Reaper Vortex.
Oh yeah, okay. But yeah, this game is going a lot more even than the last one. I think that's just good for the red team because
Okay.
they have far more kill power.
Yeah, on this stage, the Thor is gonna last a while. Himwe does fall. Sire gonna be coming next. I mean, okay, Tiger's definitely damaged. Definitely one more hit's out. He's out of here. There we go.
Yeah, there
Sarah,
he goes.
GGG's out too.
That's still killed. Yeah, so when the dust settles off the first brawl, only Sire is left on his first stock. Of the other 3 players getting taken out. Tiger, unfortunately, I'm seeing a lot of 6 hit GTG, but I guess it is Shipwreck. So you.
Okay, GGG, huge. Okay, and GGG, just like that's reversed the situation. Looking to get a team combo going. Ah, missed time from GTG.
Nice charge D-Sig.
I guess he didn't. That was a bit hard though, because I guess he didn't realize that D-Sig was gonna hit. It looked like it wasn't.
Yeah. Either way, damage is damage, and Tiger definitely hit that fully charged D-Sig. And I don't think they're complaining anyways, although GTG dies pretty quickly, considering the early stock
Okay.
attack. Same with Tiger.
Tiger doesn't have options to get back. GTG chooses not to save his teammate and to hold his stock. I think that's a wise idea. Going off stage against 2 Thors is not recommended.
Yeah, you have that Terrorzac Sensing, but they have Hammer Recovery, and that is a frightful tool to have off stage. Nice D-Sig.
Double
Great
knockout?
slider.
Not quite. I mean, he's gonna be coming back. Oh, GTG misses the D-like ground pound because that was definitely confirmed.
Yeah, I mean, Tiger always got
they
set up
need to-
on there, so I think he should be. He's alive.
Himwe needs to get out of here because Tiger's gonna fall, and he does. And now we're gonna witness what Double Hammer does to a man.
Oh, we're gonna see Thor D-Sig. Oh no. Shipwreck Falls is not the place you want to be against Thor D-Sig on the corner,
Scoop.
I think. I mean, unless GTG gets something crazy, I think this is just gonna be over.
Oh, I mean, that Sarah almost hit.
Oh,
Oh,
there you
that
go.
Blue
Nair!
team wins.
That was definitely looking a lot better for the red team, but it wasn't enough to take out Himwe and Sire.
Yeah, game 2 going now to Himwe and Sire. Both, I'd say, are pretty close games, but at the end of the day, a win is a win, and now, GTG and Tiger on the brink of getting knocked out. So I wonder if we're going to see another legend swap. We're going back to Shipwreck. No legend swap.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to see. Then again, Jels, we're gonna have to see 3 straight games won in a row.
1, brawl.
And
Yeah,
I mean,
I believe
Tiger and
they can do
GGG, definitely the names that can do it. But this is Himwe and Sire, a team that's consistently placed second. The most recent placing being second in the World Championship. This is a defined the defined team. They team in tournaments. Tiger and GTG, maybe something fresh because Tiger usually teams with Dolan, but Dolan's nowhere to be found today.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to Dolan. I wonder where he's gone.
I
He's
think he
playing
had
Valorant.
school.
That could be it. On Saturdays?
Okay, but
I thought
yeah, I mean, he lives in Bangladesh.
I thought that was Sunday. Okay. Well, GCG going right off the side already. Tiger's doing pretty healthy doing pretty well compared to the Thors, but GCG, he's taking so much damage. He's taking so many hits in between, like, the exchanges. There goes Tiger. Team combo, 3 hits. JCG off stage.
Oh, Himwe almost getting that ground pound. Okay, Himwe manages to make it back. The red team's gonna find themselves on 6 stocks on red. Sorry, blue team's gonna find themselves on 6 on blue. Never mind, they're both on 4 stocks. GTG is near death. One good hit here
Yeah.
from a D-Light Stare is definitely going to take him off the board for now.
Good team wipe by red team though, evening up the stocks, and we've seen GTG do it before. He can absolutely extend this. He just has to make it happen. He's getting so close to death though. That's gonna be it.
Okay. Okay, Sire bonking his teammate. Sorry, Tiger bonking his teammate with the side stick. That's something we said to look out for. Both blue team members are gonna find themselves off stage. Okay, Sire almost dead, but this is a Thor. You gotta hit him a little bit harder.
Yeah, while
Okay.
GTG was
Can we
responding,
fall?
Tiger
Can we
put
fall to the
so
bait?
much work. Tiger put in so much work getting both of the Thors into red, and now if he can get this kill into Sire, we're looking at an even game. Tiger has completely brought this back for the team, and GTG, if he can just extend like he's been doing, or at least trying to do, then this could turn into the start of maybe a reversal. We just need to see if GCG can hold on. Great kill though.
Okay, I don't know if that was worth it. I mean, I'm just not sure. But
Oh no.
I guess they really needed to get that knockout on Sire because GCG has no options right now. He only has a jump. Managed to get back to stage. Weapon starves GCG's taking a lot of damage, and Tiger's on his own right now. They're focusing GCG. You can see it. They're hunting for this kill.
I mean, they know one sider and he's gone. Maybe one more sider. Stand corrected. They're just hunting him off stage.
Okay,
GCG
GCG.
though.
KO here. Oh my god, no! That almost took
was a
Himwe
win.
off. Okay, Himwe's.
That was. Oh. Okay, that's him. No, Himwe's alive.
What? The D6 drops!
That's the classic.
Okay,
Oh, great
Himwe's
size.
out of here, but this is Tiger into Sire. No, Tiger!
This is.
We've
this
seen how
is
this
so
goes.
Close.
We've all watched the Southeast Asian B6 Championship,
Oh, he's done it.
and he's done it. Sire's repeated the events, and Tiger doesn't find himself in second place. But
Yeah, that's
there we
just
go.
gonna be
They're
it.
out of the tournament.
Sire and Himwe going straight to Brands, and that was like Tiger putting nearly 800 damage. Like he played so well, but GTG just wasn't able to keep up with the flow of the stocks, just falling behind. It's so unfortunate that GCN sig he did at the end that didn't hit, because if it had, right there you see it on screen, if it had, I think that would have completely altered how that game went. And it was a nice cleanup from Sire winning that game. Now we're going to be going into Brands.
Yeah, okay, well, we've seen how this goes, and it ends in a 3-0 towards Vortex and Reaper.
Yeah.
Please. It ends in a 3-0 against Vortex and Reaper. So so yeah, we're gonna take a break for a second.
Yeah, we're just gonna take a couple minutes, maybe swap out a caster, and then we're gonna be back in time for Brands. See you in a bit.
She found a way into my heart. Oh, oh, she don't make up, no, she make art. And I need a way to treat it, cause I keep getting high off of her. Off of her. I know that you'd be bad from the minute I saw you. But somehow I keep running back to you. Back to you. Back to long nights can get me feeling lonely. Hey. And hearing music that can make me smile. But the way I feel with her cannot be explained. But one thing still remains on my mind. I know that you'd be bad from the minute I saw you. But somehow I keep running back to you. Back to you. I know that you'd be bad, bad, bad. I know that you'd be bad, bad, bad. I know that you'd be bad, bad, bad. I know that you'd be bad.
I can picture what you're thinking of. My imagination's not enough. Oh, no, it's not safe to say what you're always looking for. Hey, some other
Goals of the New Year's tournament. We've had a quick swap. Probably someone everybody recognizes, AJ Moore. Sorry for waking you up or getting you out of bed at 3 a.m. But we're all here.
Well, it's all right. I guess I'm definitely on emergency whenever I'm needed. And I'm happy that I'm coming in at this part of the bracket. We're in grand finals of this tournament. This is the best match of the entire tournament going on for this 2v2 event. This is Southeast Asia. This is an event I've casted for BCX, for Autumns, etc. I'm glad to be back in here. And I'm glad to see these players going forward. And boy, do we have a matchup.
Yeah, no, it has been quite an exciting tournament so far. We've had quite we've had Tiger and GTG getting knocked out in third by Henry and Sire, taking an even more dominant win than they did earlier in the bracket. But now they've got to go up against the people that 3-0'd them in winners finals. So I'm excited to see if they can make an adaptation and bring it back, or if they're just going to get rolled again.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. Whenever I go into these style of tournaments, I always root for the underdog, no matter what it is, no matter what it is in the bracket. If you won the losers final, you want a lot of games going forward when it comes down to this event. This is huge. You went through so many people, and you're trying to beat the #1 seed. It's gonna be interesting. There was a 3-0. I think you were talking about it being in winners finals, right?
Yeah, winners finals was a 3-0. And I don't know. I'm really excited to see. Like, will we see another 3-0, or are we just gonna see like him we really make something happen? Same picks that we've had earlier today, and I did not see which map they went to.
I don't know, but we'll have to see. Right now, we got red team with the Barraza and the Zhongli, and then blue team, we got the double Thor pick, which is going to be interesting. They can use that hammer for a lot of really, really good range, and then or for a little bit more of the medium range style comboing techniques that they can do. So we'll have to see how it goes going forward, but right now it seems like it's going back and forth between both the players, and looks like blue team's starting to take a little bit of a lead.
Yeah, no, 3 very high defense characters on the board. Vortex being the only real exception here, having that Spirit Gauntlet. He's definitely going to be looking for a lot of follow-ups off of Reaper. We saw earlier today Reaper was hitting countless combo starters, and Vortex was following up on every single one of them. Although we are saying blue team's lead right now, there goes Reaper.
Yeah, Reaper goes ahead and gets knocked out of that first stock there by the blue team. But like the red team's starting to get a little bit of revenge. They go and get knocked out one of the Thors, and then now they're trying to get this second Thor out, but it looks like Zhongli gets thrown off the side a little bit.
No.
And to be a little bit worried, but that Sider comes in very, very nice and knocks out the second blue team member's first stock.
Yeah, that was a great save from Reaper, keeping Vortex up, and then sending Thor off the side. Though that will see the end of Vortex. Now it's just down to Reaper extending his stock. He's known for being someone that can make stocks last, see what seems like forever, although he's not seems to be having that good a time right now. Nice team combo.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, I mean, right now with both these teams, we see a lot of platform control coming in the blue team, but now we're seeing the red team starting to spread them apart a little bit, right? And there's that Thor with the credit gets down, like the other Thor with the jump side air knockout onto the Barraza and onto the Zhongli, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, that was a great team wipe and a great edge guard from Hinwe. I thought Hinwe was going to die there when I saw that stage spike from the Spear Ground Pound, but he was able to reverse it nicely. Now they have a pretty hefty lead onto the red team.
Yeah, and then the red team comes in and says, you know what? That lead. We're gonna go in and come in. We're gonna do some work, and they make things even. However, right now, blue team's starting to take a little bit of the lead right now, knocking both the Barraza and the Zhongli down into this yellowish orange, right now into a little bit of the orangey red. Blue team's keeping their stocks very well. It looks like we have, I believe, one of the Thors, or Sire, still having a really good portion of their stock as we speak. So red team's starting to realize it's starting to really focus on them. It is down to the wire for both teams right now, being in the very low red. Who's going to remain victorious through this round right now?
I mean, we've seen Vortex get sent nearly off the top there. I think one more hammer there and he's dead. There we go, Cider. And now Reaper in a 2v1. This is doable. He just needs a couple good hits and then both players are going to fall. But with guns, it's hard to get a kill because you do that D-Light recovery. It's like a cutscene whenever you try and kill someone.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, Reaper's got the opportunity, but blue team says, fuck that Hinwe and Sire, taking round 1 to their name. And this is a pretty big deal. They want to keep on getting these rounds to their names. They want to make sure that they don't have a situation where they are down a round, because keep in mind, they need to win 2 sets in a row to go ahead and win this entire tournament. This is a very, very big deal for these guys right now.
Yeah, no, I think this is the best start they could hope for. Immediately winning game 1. This is like all the momentum you need to go straight into a reset. But now we've got the meta swap from Vortex going on to Thor. Now all high defense legends on the board. This one's going to be rough for everyone. I think we're going to see some stocks go right away into brown.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And one thing we got to bring up is there was a character swap, I believe, right? I believe one of the red team members swapped over to that Thor pick, which I believe was Vortex. So I think Reaper and Vortex were like, you know what? Let's kind of make sure things are swapping around a little bit. Let's make sure that things are going well. And right now, the red team having a little bit of lead. We do see one of the Thors getting knocked out of that first stock as we're getting into the 45-second mark of this round.
great 3 priests from Himwe, but we're already seeing so many team combos come out from red team. Like, they're just playing they're just playing around each other and covering everything, and that's given them an early lead right now, although we're gonna have to see if they can keep it, because everybody is in kill percent that is on their first start.
Well, yeah, and oh, the Blue coming in with that lovely 2-piece team combo, knocking out both Reaper and Vortex of those first stocks. So originally the red team had a little bit of a lead. Blue team saying, you know what, F that. I'm gonna make sure that we keep our stocks the best we can. Red team says, you know what, we're gonna knock out that first stock off of either Himwe or Sire. But we do see Himwe do lose that second stock there. So red team is having that 1-ish stock lead, and they're controlling the platform right now. Oh, and Sire's out the stock.
Oh no, that is just the
One minute, hold up.
Himwe getting sneaked at L. So I guess I was wrong. The stocks are doing the exact opposite of what I was saying. Himwe getting given onto Vortex right after Sire had been taken out by unholy amount of axe down airs off the side there. Now we're almost on final stock situation. Reaper the only one holding on, and let's see if he can do the fabled Reaper extension where he just doesn't die. It's another V-Sig! There goes Himwe.
Yep.
And this game is looking so much better.
Well, yeah, for the red team. Blue team wanted to take that first round. Maybe red team wanted to give him motivation. Oh, that nair off the ceiling. Again, you have Vortex saying, F that, recovery knockout, and knocks out the blue team's final stock. It's now 1-on-1 between both these players right now.
Yeah, both players trying to one-up each other at the end there, seeing who can send each other off the top kill zone on Shipwreck. In the end, it's going to be Vortex taking that orb recovery, completely evening up the set, and all of that momentum that we saw from Game 1 gone. That was such a dominant play from Red Team the entire game. Going right back into it, 3 Undertakers. We've not had any legend swaps, but only skin swaps on Mammoth Fortress. 3 Undertakers and a Barraza.
Absolutely, and right now, I mean, we have, it looks like we do have that triple Undertaker pick. However, we do see, it looks like Reaper is having a little bit of a difficult time there against Himwe, but they're going back and forth. It's staying a little bit even. Usually the first, like, 30 seconds to minutes tend to be very, very even. But right now, I mean, this Undertaker pick coming out of, I believe, Vortex is definitely helping out the red team, but we do see that phenomenal knockout coming out of Himwe, and then we see, I believe, Sire go ahead and knock out Vortex's first stock. Oh no, the team knockout almost landed. We almost saw a team knockout down there, but Himwe saying, you know what? You're getting f***ing out, but then you know what? There's so many reversals back and forth coming out of both of these teams right now. I can't keep track.
This is just Hammer Recovery Simulator. I think everybody got Hammer Recovery there except Reaper, who's just sitting on that corner watching like, what is going on? Everybody is dying, and as the dust settles, no, Reaper! This time is almost getting a D-like ground pound onto Vortex as well. This is, well, I guess this set is as back and forth as the games are now, with the blue team taking a huge lead.
Well, yeah, absolutely, and yeah, absolutely, and I think that the damage comes with a lot of, I mean, a lead. I mean, Himwe almost getting knocked out of the bottom of the map, almost bumping their head, and then saying, you know what, let me go ahead and try to knock out. Oh, the double knockout! The double knockout coming out of a Reaper, and this is huge. I mean, right now, you gotta think of the mindset of both of the blue team members. They want to win this round, right? It was 1-on-1. Now they want to go ahead and, I believe, take this round to their name because they don't want to be. They want to have the opportunity of going into the second set to Grand Finals reset, right? So we'll have to see how it goes. You know what? Reaper says F that, and Vortex says screw that as well a little bit. It looks like, actually, I think Vortex gets knocked out by one of the red team members. And right now, I believe we have Vortex dealing with the 2v1 scenario, but they still have that second stock though.
Yeah, no, like, that trade was perfect for Red Team because they do not mind losing that stock whatsoever because they know they can absolutely just win this 2v1 against Sire and then take the lead in this set. And then it started out so strong for Blue Team, but we just kind of fell behind, died at the end there. Now Sire has 2 stocks, so it's doable, but it's going to be rough because I don't know. Reaper and Vortex are the best team in the region. What do you do against the best team in the region?
Well,
It's like
I mean,
if you can't beat them with
about it,
one
what you
person.
Oh yeah. I mean, realistically, you gotta think of it in the mindset of a pro, right? No one can beat you. All right. I want to see Vortex with this mindset of they can beat Himwe and I don't know which one of the other. I guess the colors are wrong, but I mean, Vortex and Reaper are on the winner's side. If you're in the mindset of Himwe and Sire, right? You guys think of it as like, okay, well, we need to try to do something, but Red Team's leading into a lot of these team combos on to the final Thor from the Blue Team. It's going to be very difficult.
Yeah, oh no, it's like, you just have to think, it's like, if you can't beat him with 2 people, what are you going to do against 1? And well, if you take out Reaper, Reaper's getting pretty damaged now. Sire might have a chance, never mind, Nair recovery. Unfortunate to see a lot of the team combo drops. We saw like about 3 setups from the Red Team. Unfortunately, they got dropped, but at the end of the day, it led them to so much damage, and well, that's how you win the game.
Well, yeah, absolutely. And I think one mindset that I would say Himwe and Sire really need to think of is, are they going to stay with a double Thor? And it looks like they don't. Himwe swaps over to the Bodvar, and I think that might be that final push that they may need to get to that 2-in-2 scenario, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, that Thor pick that came out of, I believe, one of the Red Team members,
Vortex.
right? When they swapped to that Thor, yeah, with Vortex swapping over, that did a lot of damage to the Blue Team, and they had a really difficult time with it. So hopefully swapping from that double Thor pick is going to be that make it break it style moment for them.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. I think having that sword is going to be maybe the mix-up that they need. We saw a mix-up earlier when it went to Game 5 versus Tiger and GCG. They pulled out, I believe, a Bryn Tero swap. Oh no! That was really unfortunate.
Dude, and
Reaper being the least damaged. Oh no. This is exactly what they need. And like, it's so jarring how quickly the momentum changes in these games. It's like Red Team has a huge lead, then Blue Team gets like a double gimp, and then Red Team just doesn't take any damage and completely brings it back, like what we're seeing now. And I just can't call this one. It's so close.
Well, yeah, absolutely, and it's 2 stocks all. It looks like that Bodvar pick coming out of Himwe and their teammate Sire was a very good choice for this Blue Team. Now, what they also needed to do is have a lot of this platform control over the Red Team. The Red Team's been absolutely dominating because they've been taking that platform control from the Blue Team. If Blue Team can separate the Red Team, that's going to be very vital for them. And it looks like it's been benefiting them very well. We do see Reaper being knocked out of that second stock there by the Blue Team, so very nice job. And we have Vortex on that ledge. Very nice try to cancel down signature there onto, I believe, Vortex. And we'll have to see. But right now, Blue Team has this lead, but they have to be careful of trying to keeping their stocks right now.
I mean, it's exactly like you said. The moment that they managed to separate the Red Team, the stocks went and Reaper died. It's like if Red Team can play together, they are unstoppable, and it's all about getting in there and separating them. And I think that's what the sword is doing, really, because you have that sidelight, and it just goes halfway across the stage in one move. And there goes Vortex.
Absolutely.
Now everybody is on the last stock.
Well, yeah, and right now, I mean. Well, the Red Team just made an right now, though.
Yeah, they did. Now we're going to see a team combo. Oh, that would have been big if the weapon toss hadn't interrupted it. That was really good from Sire. Oh, there he goes. If if they win this one, it is over.
Yeah, and right now, Himwe's got that 2v1 scenario to going against Reaper and Vortex, they need to make sure they don't run into these 2v1 style combos, and that's what I was referring to. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Reaper and Vortex taking this set 3-1. They gave Himwe and their teammate a little bit of the first round. They gave them that first round. It's like, let's try to give them a little bit of motivation. And then right afterwards, they came in with that Thor and Barraza pick from what they originally had in the first round, and just dominated throughout the entire final set in the winners grand finals. And congratulations to those players. Both of these teams did very, very well throughout this entire event, and I can't wait to see what they do in the future.
Yeah, no, at the end of that, Vortex and Reaper just completely brought the hammer down and wiped the floor with them, so to speak. And we saw some great moments from the blue team still. We saw some great off-stage play, some great team combo play, some great double kills, but unfortunately it just didn't really fit together, and then I think that's where Vortex and Reaper really had the advantage at the end there. But yeah, I am really, really excited to see what's going to happen in Winters. Winters will be coming up soon, and it looks like the door is wide open for anyone to win.
Well, yeah, absolutely. And I will give the blue team a lot of credit there. As soon as they were able to separate the red team, they were able to do a lot of damage. And when I was going through that set, you could see that the red team focuses a lot on team combo damage, and you could just see them, especially at the end of each round, they'll go into these phenomenal team combos and just do a lot of damage to the blue team. And I believe one of the blue team members had like 2 stocks at one point when they were going against the red team, and the red team was able to keep it in good. They were both losing stocks at the same pace, which was very, very good for the red team. And then they knocked, I believe, Sire's final stock into like a similar red that theirs was, and they just went for this team combo and knocked them out. So very nice control by the red team with their team damage, and very nice job for the blue team. I think their play style definitely counters the red team, but I think they need to try to find a way of separating them a little bit more and trying to keep them to their own little size where they can do more of a one-on-one style combat.
Yeah, because we really saw when they had that 1v1, we saw stocks fly. We saw Reaper get gimped so many times throughout the course of that set because they managed to separate him from Vortex, and then they just slammed him off the side. But then they were able to get back together, and that's when it falls apart for the blue team. And, well, that's that. Yeah. The Reaper and Vortex are your New Year's 2v2 champions. Tomorrow we will be doing Australia. I will not be there, but we will have some great casters lined up. Off the top of my head, I believe we'll be having Lichgo and Bucket, which is Eldrak and Slazer, and yeah, great fun. And Lichgo and Bucket, everybody's favorite duo. So I believe that's all from us. We're gonna let AJ go to sleep now because it is very late. Yeah, have a good day, everybody, wherever you are.
Yeah, you have a good rest of your night, everyone, and make sure you guys definitely go ahead and stop by towards the for tomorrow's stream and check out the Waveside New Year's Brawl for Australia. They'll have a lot of phenomenal Australian players there, and I'll be watching on the side too. I'll be with you guys in the Twitch chat watching the events, and I can't wait to see who reigns victor of that event. So have a good rest of your night, guys. Be safe, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, I've quickly got out, we can show Moose Wars. Moose Wars is happening later today. I will be there, AJ will be there, everybody loves it. Bye-bye.
She found a way into my heart. Oh, oh, she don't make out, no, she make art. And I need a way to treat it, cause I keep getting